Hey everybody, that is our introduction today. I think Mr. Jimbowski, our propagandist artist, summed it up perfectly how Kiki is looking in the streets. Now we see he has his baby bottle, he's got his booties, even got a little bonnet on his head, he's got his pacifier. Great job, Jimbowski. Great job. Great job. Because he's definitely looking like a big old baby in these YouTube streets. He even got Winnie the Pooh. Look at him. We got Winnie the Pooh. Yep. What else we see? Got anything else y'all see? Let's see. Oh, you got those earthward gems coming out of his head right here. Great detail, Jimbowski. Yeah, I noticed his knees were a little bit ashy, but I didn't want to get into him. I don't know if it's because he's on his knees all the time. Hint, 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 hint. I didn't know if it's because he was on his knees all the time. But Jazz, you said it, not I. You said it, not I. And what is that, hair on his legs? Oh my God, is he Benjamin Button? I don't know. But he's a big old baby crying in these streets. Crying in these streets. So one more time for you all that are late to the party. I have an exclusive with Kiki So Dum Dum. And I'm going to play it right now. Here's my exclusive. Here's my exclusive, y'all. Oh, stop crying, Kiki. Stop crying. Stop crying, Kiki. Stop crying, please. Oh, stop crying. The big baby. The big baby. All right, y'all. So I thought that'd be quite the introduction for Mr. CRY04. Mr. CRY04. Mr. CRY04. But let's get this party started as we usually do and not let Kiki So Dum Dum ruin the party. Here we go, y'all. I think this is the right song. We'll see. Let's get him off the screen, please. All right, y'all. So I'm not going to keep you guys waiting. I thank you guys for being here. So let's get this party started. Let's get this party started. As we do every night, we like to go through the roll call because you could be anywhere, but you've chosen to be here. Tonight I'm having an open panel, but I will be discussing some things first. So let's go through who's here. All right. So Scoops of Plenty. Hello, how you doing? Oh Lord. Hello, talent unacquired. L. Edwards, so bomb. D. Dot. Hello. Miss A. 99. 1 away from 100. Thank you for being here. Hey Barney. Hopefully you jump on a panel tonight with your scary self. Hey Lemon. How you doing? Empress just to impress. T-Mac, hello, Sweetie Pie, Mika Baby, I need you to IG me, please. I need to get some information to you. Please do that. Hey, Molly Maybach and her Maybach. Hey, Jazz. Yes, his knees are ashy. Very, very ashy. Hey, D-Dot, how you doing? Alrighty, who else is in here? Sunny B, aka Sunny D. So Bomb. Steve Urkel. The opinionated Steve Urkel. Hey, Jimboski, thank you again for all you do to bringing another level of entertainment to this crazy area of YouTube. Thank you once again. Make sure you subscribe to Jimboski Art. Make sure you follow him on Instagram if you need any, I guess, creations done for you or your family. I'm sure he will come through for you. Feel free to give him a click in the view and to check out his creative works. Thank you once again, Jimboski Art. Sipping Socialite, hello, how do you do? Let's see who else is in here. Hello, Dark Phoenix, how you doing? Team AJ, hello. Hey, Billie Jean, how you doing? I see you've been moonwalking on these people out here. All right, Win Shanti, hello. Let's see who else is here. Roberta Brown. Hey, Roberta Brown. No, I don't. That was an SK toy. That was just me, stalking him, I guess they'd say. Whatever. Let's see who else is in the house. Let's see who else is. Lisa J. Hello. Chaz. Hey, hello. Let's see who else is here. It's a lot going on. AKA Casper. How you doing? Let's see who else is here. Hey, Lee Q. Good to see you here. Hey, Lee Q. Alrighty. Let's see who else. Love Blake. Hello, Love Blake. How do you do? KC and JoJo. Where's JoJo? KC? B sector fading away, gal. I hope it's not fading away. I just hope we're evolving. Ursula Ingram. Hello. Sugar Honey Iced Tea. Hello. Ooh, that's an ugly avatar. That's an ugly avatar. Ugly. Hello, Rico Reports. How you doing? Hello. All right, let's see who else. Did I miss anybody else? I think I'm at the bottom of my list. Hello, Sweetie Pie. Hello. Let's see. Nurse Shay. Hello. You can tell the truth for once. Hello, how do you do? Cinderella. Hello. Let's see who else. Did I miss anybody? I think I got everybody. Hello, Linda Brown. The opinionated Linda Brown. Indie Cakes. Hello. So blessed. Hello. I hope you bring your blessings over here. So blessed. Don't ask broke, ugly April nothing. April, oh Lord, do I have to block you out of here? Please be nice. Please be nice. UNC, oh Lord, I can't read that name. B sector historian. Okay. I think I got everybody, y'all. I think Fedora, I think I got everybody. Exclusively me, thank you for being exclusively here. Vashti, Arajan, hello. All right, I think I got everybody, y'all. If I didn't get you, then I'll try to get you in the comments when I read the comments, all right? So let me get started. First of all, this is going to be an open panel. You can tell me why I'm messy. Just keep it cute so I don't have to use my boot, okay? Just keep it cute so I don't have to use my boot. Hello, Sugarcane. But before I get into that, I do have an agenda. There are some things I do want to talk about. I know this. I said it was going to be no news tonight, but I changed my mind. So let me share my screen. It's going to be real quick. Let's see. All right. So first thing I want to talk about is robots are taking over, and then we'll get into the TikTok situation. So let me get into this. Let's see. No, not you. We don't want to see you. We don't want to see that. Let me see something real quick. All right, so pretty much the robots are taking over. And let me read this article real quick. Oh, Lord. All right, it has something to do with, let's see. It says the Pentagon is planning pilot versus AI-controlled fighter jet showdown. All right. It will be the ultimate, I'm just going to read the article real quick. It will be the ultimate Top Gun contest that even Tom Cruise's Maverick might find challenging. The Pentagon is planning a dogfight between a fighter jet with a real pilot and one controlled by artificial intelligence after an AI system beat a human in a virtual showdown, according to reports. Defense Secretary Mark Esper this week announced the 2024 contest during a speech on AI development for a matchup that officials believe could mark a turning point in aerial battle technology. The Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, or DARPA, has already conducted multiple combat simulations between human pilots and machines. An AI-controlled F-16 Fighting Falcon easily gained the upper hand during the most recent round. The AI agent's resounding victory demonstrated the ability of advanced algorithms to outperform humans in virtual dogfights, Esper said Wednesday. These simulations will culminate in a real-world competition involving full-scale tactical aircraft in 2024. All right. But the defense secretary stressed that a machine cannot and will not fully replace flesh and blood or feel the need for speed, in the immortal words of Maverick in the 1986 flick. All right, let me see. All right. Okay, it says the AI just used confrontational maneuvers during the simulation, including flying directly at the other plane without letting up until the last possible second. All right, so I encourage you guys to check out that article if you have any interest in AI technology. It's pretty interesting and it's pretty scary at the same time. Just like Urban Critics said the other day, that AI technology is going to be replacing human labor. You also have to worry about AI technology being used to, maybe getting hacked and having a fleet of these AI controlled fighter jets turn on their own creator or country and things like that. Just something thought provoking you could think about. All right, so the next thing, I'm not going to really read this next article, but it has something to do with TikTok. I don't know what the hell's going on with TikTok now. So as we know, Microsoft was rumored to buy or be in the lead of purchasing the US segment of TikTok. Well, that is no longer the case. Urkel is now said to be the leader or going to purchase the US segment of TikTok. So that's pretty much the gist of the story. They go into the whole political relations thing with Trump and how the CEO and other venture capitalist firms who have connections with Trump have put Oracle in the forefront. Now I just read something else where TikTok says they are not going to give the algorithm that TikTok uses to any company that buys TikTok or that is divested to TikTok, and that the US leg of TikTok has to come up with their own algorithm. So that just pretty much means that the US portion or part of the algorithm, not algorithm, of the TikTok app is going to suck because the algorithm is everything. So I don't know what's going on. They're playing games. We'll see. The deadline is September 16th or September 15th. So we shall see. I'm not reading the whole article. The article is in the description section if you want to learn more about it. But it's a lot of games being played. So without the algorithm, they have nothing. All right, let me see what you're saying before we get into the mess or the shady part of our segment or broadcast. Let's see what y'all saying. All right, let's see. All right. Yeah. Steve Urkel says no more apps for your phone. I agree because they're just collecting our private data, which we give them permission to do, to just use an app. So, all right. Let's see. Anything else? All right. Let me get back to the agenda. All right, we're getting into the palm tree or shady part of our segment. And like we do every night, we begin it with this. If I can find it, let me find it.
Something, 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 something just ain't right. It just ain't right.
Okay, so first thing we're going to start with is the Kelly Love versus Ness battle. I don't know what the hell happened. It turned out when somebody's trying to start a jingle battle, and it turned into something else. Yeah, I agree. Amethyst Heart. They all want permissions because they're collecting information on y'all. Everything, everything, everything. So, all right. So let me get to the Kelly Love versus Ness thing. I don't know what the hell that was about. They were going to do, I guess, a jingle battle or something where they create a beat and then they rhymed or rapped or did something on top of it. And I guess there was an issue with it. Kelly Love wasn't happy when Ness presented or put out. He was insulted, I guess, by the quality of it. I don't know. And then I guess Ness got upset. And then since Ness lost, she sent him $20. And then Ness said something about the $20, so he sent that back. I don't know what the hell's going on. But I was listening to Ness, and then her rationale for the way things played out was like, what the hell? Like, I think the issue I have with Ness is she overthinks stuff. Like, she really does. She overthinks things. Like, she goes too deep into what she think happened and why it happened. I'm like, nah, you're thinking too deep about it. But I don't know what happened. I guess it was something positive and it spun out of control. I don't know. Okay. So the next thing I want to talk about is Kiki So Dum Dum. Oh Lord, look who's back. Hello, Roger Davis. So Kiki So Dum Dum is, I guess, now fighting with everyone. He don't know. How can I say this? Like, there's something wrong with him. There's seriously something wrong with Kiki So Dum Dum. I really do feel that way. Or Mr. CRY04. It's, yeah, I think so. Impressed, just impressed. There's something wrong with him. I really do feel that way. Now he's fighting people, and now he's threatening people, and he's putting these threats on the internet. It's stupid. Like, he said he gonna hurt whatever Rick Reed, and now he's talking about he gonna saying the stuff about Rick Reed's daughter. Now I do know Rick Reed says something about F your daughter to Kiki, but something's messed up with that guy. He's literally going and threatening people, saying he gonna smoke somebody, he gonna find them, he gonna find the information. I'm like, Kiki, you so dumb. You're putting out that stuff to be recorded, and now you're establishing a pattern of threatening people like lethal harm, and you know people are watching. And you yourself even said the police are your kryptonite. Your words, not mine. It's crazy. So now, it's all stupid. So this is another thing. He's dumb. He goes and says, oh, he's good with Billie Jean because he's friends with Mimi. And, he would never go at someone that, is a friend of a person he rocks with. But yet he bashed Harley Q. Now his dumb ass don't know that Harley Q, Billie Jean, and Mimi are friends again. I mean, are friends. Like, they rock with each other. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he gets himself in situations because he don't know shit and he just talks reckless. It's crazy. It's just crazy to me. And I don't know. He's gonna all this threatening and knowing that I know where you gonna like. It's just crazy. He's threatening people, say, "Oh, I know where you at," and da 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 and da da da. It's just mind boggling to me. And I just hope, like I say, that nobody gets hurt in the situation. And now he turns around and says, "Oh, the person I thought it was me, but no, it was somebody that knows where I'm at." Dummy, you probably, in all honesty, you probably doxed yourself. You probably put your information in Fyebabe's comment section to get things started. Now that I think about it, you're crazy. Crazy. So that's all I really have to say. It's a lot going on with that whole situation, and I just hope like Kiki's mouth don't get him in trouble because you can't go around threatening to take people's lives and things like that. And I don't think he utterly understands. Like he thinks this is just internet, and it is internet, but you're referencing people's real life situations, and to say that you were going to hit on Rick Reed's grown daughter, that's kind of messed up. I mean, he said some things worse than that. But that's when you start triggering, as that famous word around here, triggering. That's when you start triggering people and you get people to start looking at you in ways that they wouldn't look at you before. But that's all I really have to say about this whole situation tonight. Um, it's a brief rundown because I was going to have it be an open panel. I'm going to drop the link, and then we can move forward. Yeah, I know Nick he said some horrible, horrible things, and then he wonders why people don't like him or why he don't get no support. It's because of his mouth. He came in the wrong way, and now he's suffering the consequences of it. I told him that day one. Day one. Alrighty, so now we're going to have the open panel section. You can tell me anything you want to tell me. Just somewhat be disrespectful. I mean, not be disrespectful, be somewhat respectful. Because I'm not going to let you clown in my face. So the open panel is to tell me, do you think I'm messy? Why I'm messy, and so forth. All right. I know people getting a lot more bolder in the comments, telling me stuff about this and that and how I let things happen. That whole things with Granny. It was the issue was dealing with the fact that I felt she lied. I really do feel that she lied. She sat up on my platform immediately as that his name should not be said. Mustard Man came over here, immediately disrespected me in my face, and and Granny wanted to know what his channel was. I'm like, what the fuck? Excuse my French, but how dare you ask what his channel is and you just saw we fell out? Then you were in the chat saying, "Oh, I thought it was a joke." So that's not cool. That's not cool. So anyway, no, yeah, regarding Kiki, people talking about Kiki in the chat. He came in the wrong way. He didn't have to come in the way he came in. He could have been a womanizer. He could have used that whole "I'm the only straight man in the sector" thing to grow his channel. But instead, he came in swinging and banging. And he keeps saying, "This is the B sector. This is the B sector." Look, the B sector is just a moniker for the area of people who gravitate to certain channels. There's no rules of engagement on how we do things. So you keep saying, "This is the B sector." The way in which you conduct yourself, Kiki, has consequences. And I think you're seeing that now. And your flip-flopping ass going over there to Fyebabe and say, "Oh, I'm just going to go to Fyebabe because I want to piss people off." Don't you think Fyebabe is going to use you, abuse you, and then kick you to the curb? So she may accept you at first, but it's only going to be to humiliate you, Kiki. You just seem a little bit off in how you understand. Like, this is just a microcosm of how society works. So just be careful how you came into the game, and you did it wrong. So, and threatening women and kids got you no fans. So, but anyway, so that's all I really have to say regarding that. I trust me, I don't know everything that's going on. There's too many videos to watch. I know Lolo is involved in somehow, some way. I don't know. No, I do agree. Molly Maybach, he could have been a womanizer and marketed himself as the only straight man in the sector to grow his channel. And he would have gotten a following. And then when there was any backlash, he could have been like, "Well, I've always been a nice guy." But, and stop talking about your daughter, Kiki. Really, like, we don't want to hear about your daughter. So please stop that. That brings her into the situation. You talking about your daughter is no different from Fyebabe talking about hers. People are then going to start talking about your daughter. So please stop talking about your daughter, just like I told you to stop using your daughter in your avatar and the way you were coming at people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's unfortunate. All unfortunate. He's gonna learn. He's gonna learn whether the police knock on his door for his threats, his repeated threats, or somebody's going to, say, "Hello, how you doing? I'm from YouTube." I don't know. You can't keep putting stuff out there because, like somebody said that today, like you don't know who people know. You don't know who in a city. You know what I mean? It's just you just can't keep doing that. And now you're talking about that man's daughter, like real life daughter, and what you would do to her, and that's kind of messed up, bro. That is kind of messed up. But unfortunately, unfortunately, and if it's the beefing sector, it's a way to beef. There is a way to beef. There is like there is no set guideline. And I think he's caught up with that. I keep saying, are we in the beefing sector? Are we in the beefing sector? And I'm like, dude, there's a certain way to do it, and you're doing it all wrong. And nobody likes a flip flopper. You flip flopping on the wrong people. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe people will take notes. We'll see. We will see. All right, y'all. Like I said, this is an open panel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's only right that I play this.
Something, 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 something just ain't right. It just ain't right.
Hey, Queen Amin Kwani, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I have a question.
All
I
right,
want to know
let me say this.
why is everybody angry with Kiki, and why is Kiki angry with everyone else? Because what I'm seeing that Kiki made a video. He was saying that certain individuals weren't supporting him. He was not receiving any cash apps or PayPals. Then I see him popping over there on Fyebabe's channel. So are they mad at? What are they mad at? They mad because he didn't get any, are they mad because he asked for support for monetary? He wanted monetary instruments from them, or are they mad because he was on Fyebabe channel? Or are they mad at everything?
This is why they're mad, Kwani. That's why they're mad, Kwani.
Because he crying?
Yes. Exactly.
With him, it was supposed to cry. You need to be afraid of the individual when they don't share share.
No, now with all that bravado and all that ragga bang bang he talk and sit up there crying.
Okay, but then they see who they didn't see the train coming before the caboose started. You see the train, you see the head of the train before you see the caboose.
No, Kwani, how would you like it if your significant other was like, why ain't no women supporting me? You would be you'd be like, get your ass out of here and straighten up. I know you.
Well, I wouldn't marry a loser like that. I married a man, not a mouse.
Well, you just said everything then. You just said everything. You answered your own question.
So they're mad because the thing is, what is he mad at as well? Okay, because we got a lot of people that are mad. All these videos start popping up simultaneously. So I'm still conflicted. Are they mad because he's asking for support? Well, he's asking for monetary gain from them. Why does he think he should deserve monetary gain from them?
He's mad because the avatar is getting support behind his channel. And then he's mad because people who rock with him are over here in my chat. And then he's mad because no women he feel are coming to his defense. But
he's a shit starter though.
Okay. And
he's a troublemaker. So why would he? He's a troublemaker. Mm-hmm. And furthermore, we're all strangers. Mm-hmm. But why would a so-called heterosexual male be asking for females to support him? Support him how? What type of support is he looking for? Cash? Or he looking for everybody to get on YouTube, go live, and start cursing out individuals for him?
All of the above.
Well, he's not going to garner that respect with the behavior. But this is what I felt about Kiki. When Kiki first made that first apology to Brianna, I was done. I was done. Because that's what you don't. That's what he walked on YouTube on shaky ground. He came on YouTube cursing everybody out. And we like, who is this person? Okay, so we all step back and look at him and say, okay, we're going to give this brother a chance. He kept screaming and hollering. He was the only heterosexual, and he was going to take up for women. He was tired of the homosexual males going off on women. Yeah, but he began to go off on women too. So that kind of got convoluted. Then he got mad at Brianna and called her all those names. Then he went behind the scenes with a few individuals that are content creators, and they made him or forced his hand to go live to apologize to her. Okay, so were you lying when you call her those horrible names? Or are you lying now that you apologize? But now he's back cursing her out again. That's the reason why you should never apologize, because you may have to go back and burn that bridge.
Well, he didn't mean the apology, first of all. It was the people behind the scenes.
Well, I knew that he didn't mean the apology because somebody made him do it. Well, I wouldn't say made him do it. He was convinced to apologize. He went and spoke with a few individuals behind the scenes, and they said, you know what, Kiki, you came on her wrong, and X, Y, and Z, and we rock with Brianna. I think you need to apologize to her, or your channel is not going to make it. So that's the reason for his apology. So he should never done it. You don't let nobody tell you what you should do. You should run your own ship. That's your own channel. However you rock it. But now he's running around here running amok like a chicken with his head cut off, and he's mad at everybody. So then I'm asking everybody else, why are they mad at him? You all knew who he was when he got on here. When he first got on here, he was a chicken with his head missing.
Not exactly. He misrepresented himself.
What part did he misrepresent? Because I already knew he was a blank person.
Well, he came on as if he was, for women and trying to get between the people.
I saw straight through that masquerade. I saw him wearing a mask. I saw him on down there on Beale Street. Was it Beale Street? Whatever they call it down there in Louisiana. He was down there eating beignets. I saw straight through that mess he was doing. He came on here to make money. So is that why he over there? Is that why he over there with Scam Nation?
I don't know. That's not going to get him any money though. It's going to get him booted.
Yeah, but why did he go over there and say, you know what? Oh, you were so funny when you said all those words to William. That was so funny. That was so laughable. How was that funny?
I don't know. I said that, and you were only there for 10 seconds, so you sacrificed your credibility for 10 seconds.
So are any of these individuals willing to give him another chance?
I think I got the perfect answer for you, Kwani.
Okay.
Oh, hell
no. Right. That's what I think. No. Yeah, you can't attack women, you can't attack children, then you definitely can't, threaten a woman and then go back over to or go to her channel and try to puppy up to her. No, that's not. A lot of people do that the wrong way.
But how did Rick Reed get in it? He said something about Rick too?
Yeah, because when he went, I'm just saying, I don't know everything, but I think when he went onto Fyebabe's channel, because remember now, Fyebabe called Rick's mother, right?
Yes, I remember that. Yeah, okay. I remember that.
Rick Reed caped for Kiki. I heard even Rick Reed say, I was the one that was supporting you and all this stuff. So it really pissed Rick off to see him over. Yeah. And then today he said, you know what, Kiki said today, I'm going to go over there and hang with Babe Nation just to piss y'all off. So that kind of I guess pissed him off and everything.
Did he say that? Okay. This is what I'm not understanding. If you don't communicate these words, how are people supposed to know? We don't have osmosis. It's like me sitting here going to a platform. Say, for instance, I know that you and Custard had a falling out. Mustard. And if you never, but if you, I'm going to say this, okay? You and Custard have fallen out. And if I was not privy to you all have fallen out, and if you and I had not communicate that to one another, and I go over to Custer's and you get mad at me, why would you fault me when you and I haven't communicated that? I can't read minds. I can't understand what's going on. I am not David Blaine or whatever these people are. I'm not a magician.
But
I don't believe in we don't have osmosis with one another. I cannot read your mind and you cannot read mine. The only way that I understand what's happening with the both of us or any of us is by communicating with one another. So why would you hold me accountable for something I wasn't privy to knowledge of?
Well, that's your personal experience. I know that Kiki probably was aware of the whole Rick Reed.
Not to go to her channel?
Huh?
So you think that he was privy to know not to go over and entertain Fyebabe due to Rick Reed was rocking with him?
Of course. And everybody's pissed off because Kiki threatened Fyebabe and her child. So now, and people, and Kiki got support behind that because people did not like Fyebabe. So now you run your ass over there on her channel and say, "Oh, I thought that was funny." What? Like, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Yeah, but did he make these horrible videos about them first before he went over there? What came first, the chicken or the egg? What came first? Him going over to Fyebabe? Then he made those videos, y'all not supporting me and not giving me any money? What came first?
The videos of you not giving me any support or money came first. Then he ran his clout chasing ass over there to Fyebabe because of William. William was up there battling him with Fyebabe.
But that wasn't the first video that Kiki had made and said that nobody was supporting him. Because I made a video after that when I found out that it was it was supposedly Leak You that had doxed him. And I made a video. He was screaming that same thing before. Y'all didn't support me when my daughter was being doxed and I was being doxed. Somebody had called my daughter's school and I made a video. He was screaming that same thing before all this other stuff started happening.
It's not that. He garnered support because of his dislike for Fyebabe. And then you go to run up on her channel, patting Fyebabe on the head and saying, "Great job." And the people who support you because they didn't like Fyebabe are looking at you like, "What the hell?" You can't do that. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know. He can go wherever he wants to. He's a grown man.
Right.
He can go wherever he wants to. He's a grown man. But I'm not honest. But if he keeps saying to you all over and over again, "I don't feel supported," why has nobody called this man out on it?
Okay.
Why nobody not saying, why, if we're here for you, what do you mean that I'm not? Say, for instance, you went live tonight.
Kwani, you're not listening.
Okay, what am I missing?
If I go and say, "Screw Kwani, F Kwani," all this stuff, and then everybody runs to me because now they see I don't like you.
And that's what everybody does. There ain't no damn body on here thinking for themselves. Everybody thinking the same thing, child. These are immature adults. Go ahead.
Okay. So if I garner all that fan support, it's because of my dislike for you. Okay. So now if I take my butt on your platform and say, "Good job, Kwani. Great. I thought that was funny." And it seems as if I like you. Then all the people that I've gathered because of my dislike for you are going to flee or say, "What the hell you're doing?" or "What the hell I'm doing."
Yes, but you know why they're fleeing? Because they were using you anyway, just like you were using them.
That's part of the game, though.
Yeah, but I think it's a shame to be an adult and you have to be in a group in order to try to take somebody down. Where is your strength alone? That would mean you don't stand by yourself. It's easy to kill one. The only thing you have to do is kill one. Kill the leader. In a group, there's always a leader. Everybody can be a leader in a team, on a team or within a group. There's always one leader. The thing is, who was the leader with them? That so-called them. Who was the leader over there? See, when there's group thinking, there's always a leader. That makes the rest of them, number one is all that matters. Two and on don't mean nothing. Even in a team, there's always a leader. You always know numero uno. You don't care about two on. You don't even know who the others are. You don't even care about those others. You always want to be the leader in everything. That's the purpose of riding solo. That is the purpose for being solo. So when you come on YouTube and y'all want to group and link up with folks, that's the reason why everybody gets cursed the hell out. And nobody can be trusted because everybody wants to be first. And it's humanly impossible. That's not a possibility. Not on YouTube, not in nowhere in life. There's always a leader. There's always a president and a vice president. Nobody cares about the vice president until the president is deceased. Number 2 doesn't matter. But Kiki is getting exactly what he deserves. And so are they. They saw this coming. He came in like a thunder with lightning behind it. There's always thunder before there's lightning. They saw this. They thought they was going to be able to fix it and change it. What were they expecting out of him? He gave them exactly what they were looking for. Now they see who he is, don't they? Thank you for having me. Enjoy your day, babes. Ta-ta.
Oh, now you're going to leave? Are you going to leave?
You got something else for me?
We disagree, Kwani. I disagree with that. This is all, content creators are.
Okay. Tell me what the part you disagree with.
Content creators form a following in some way, shape, or form. That's what it's called. Subscribers. That's why it's called, supporters. They support you. And they believe in what you say and how you conduct yourself. And when you do a complete direct opposite on that, they are going to call you out and then they're going to leave you. That's why he ain't getting.
I'm not talking about, but what you're saying, Sir King, I'm not talking about the subscribers right now. I'm not talking about the subscribers. I'm talking about the content creators. Some content creators have been on here for years and they did not see Kiki's behavior. They did not realize what he was doing. They did not realize he had came in here like a Tasmanian devil.
Well, Kwani, that is the reason for which a lot of them supported him at first. He said he was the only heterosexual man in this area and that he was coming in because he got tired of seeing men beef with women. And now that's
they didn't know that was a lie. So you tell me they didn't know that was a lie. How he was coming? So he came in with a cape. So he's Superman now, really. He the Superman of YouTube. Child, please. He's not even the Superman of his own house. His wife is working. He's a stay-at-home dad. Child, please. Y'all really believe he came to save the day? Mighty Mouse to save the day. He's not even saving the day in his own house. His wife is the savior of their home. Child, please. Y'all really believe that? I'm not talking about the subscribers. I'm talking about the content creators. The YouTubers. Okay. They really think he was coming in here to save us when the majority of us are fighting each other. We're not fighting gays.
Oh, Lord.
We're not fighting homosexuals.
Oh, Lord.
Majority of us are fighting each other as women.
Oh, Lord.
I'm not going back and forth with Justice Kelly Love on a regular basis and Sean Bradley on a regular basis. Majority of the people I'm fighting are women. Well, females, I wouldn't call them no damn women. Females.
Oh, Lord.
So Kiki came in to save Kwani and the black women or the women of YouTube from who? From each other? But he came out here fighting us too. So what were they talking about? He didn't curse out all of us over here. Child, please. Really, Sir King. That they really believe he was coming to save. Come to save us from what? We all live around the world.
We believe everything. We believe in what people say. Just like you said, you had heated floors in the swimming pool. We believe that.
And I still do. Okay, and believe it. Thank you.
Okay, so we believe Kiki. You just proved my point.
Thank you. I can care less about all that. Who cares? I didn't come on YouTube for y'all to come to my house and feel my heated floors and get in my pool either.
Right.
I didn't come here with no tape on talking about I came to save nobody either. Because I don't know any of you.
But Kwani, you told us that, and I'm just saying that because we believe
it had to do with price of tea in China. I didn't come on here to say I want to bring you to my home either, did I? Did I come on YouTube and say I came on YouTube? I came on here because I'm black like you, And I want to bring you to my heat.
Kwani, what I'm trying to say is just like you believe that you had a swimming pool or have a swimming pool in yours.
Okay, yes I do. And some don't believe it. And you think I give a damn? Fuck no.
Kwani, would you please let me finish my sentence?
Sorry, go ahead.
Just like you said that, all right? We believe Kiki in what he was saying to some degree until he showed us otherwise.
Okay, but when he showed everybody who he was, why did nobody bat an eye and say, Kiki, you told us one thing, but we see that you're doing something different.
And that's
you said you came in. You said you came in to protect us as women, to fight for us. Why aren't you doing it? Because now you're turning around and you're fighting us. And that's I don't see nobody has not done that. Nobody's not done that.
And that's what's happening now. And that's why he's getting the backlash. And people are not supporting him. And he's mad about that because they see him as a fake and a fraud.
But he showed his fake and fraudness a long time ago because I saw people in his room when he was over there cursing me out. And I saw a number of black folks in that room cheering him on. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! He's cursing out Kwani. But I thought he came in here to keep black men from cursing out black women. When he was a black man cursing me out and a few others, and black bitches were in that room cheering him on. Now he done flipped on y'all now. So now y'all feelings hurt. I'm not buying it. You get exactly what you deserve. Exactly what you deserve.
Okay.
That's what I feel.
Okay, Queen of Mean Kwani.
And that's why I'm the Queen of Mean. All right, and I love you, Sir King, and enjoy your night. Now just enjoy your channel. Your channel is awesome, honey. You are winning, baby.
Thank you, Queen of Mean Kwani.
I would say that Avatar Nation is winning.
Thank you, Kwani. Now that's going to piss some people off. All right.
Who cares? You think I care? That's why I'm Queen of Mean, child. Enjoy your night, babes. Ta-ta.
Right. Ta-ta. That was the one and only Queen of Mean Kwani. All right. Like I say, I know some people are like, well, why does he let Kwani on his platform? Well, Kwani, when she comes to my platform, she is reformed in the way in which she speaks. So therefore, I will listen to her. Okay? She don't come over here with that brouhaha and cursing and all that stuff. So at the end of the day, that's all I can ask. And she respects my platform. So, yeah, we may be what was that comment? We may be MFers tomorrow, but she didn't say MF for today. So, all right, y'all. Anyone else want to hit this link? It's an open panel. You can tell me why I'm messy, or you can chime in on anything else that you want to speak on. All right, let me see what's going down in the chat. So yeah, so that's pretty much what I had to say. Jack Wilson, that's not right. That's not nice to say. That's not nice to say. That's not nice to say. But I would like to speak on Jay Wilson a little bit, and I've been very reserved in doing so. Miss Pizarro, your sister is in the chat. Hey, Miss Pizarro's sister. I don't know what CT means. So, conspiracy theorist. Okay. I've been reserved regarding speaking on Jay Wilson, and I feel that Jay Wilson moved wrong. I felt that he could have still stayed himself, and I think he got himself in certain alliances, I feel. And if he didn't do that and stayed true to who he was, he would still be on these the streets of YouTube. But he started moving to certain areas or saying certain things, and unfortunately, he's not happy with that. So, but anyway. All right. I don't know. I wasn't trying to be shady, but I can't control. Oh, Pizarro. I don't know where. There she is. She's right there. Miss Pizarro's CT sister. So that's your sister. Yeah. Sir King, can we do a Q&A with you? Yeah, to some extent. But like I said, the chat jumps in StreamYard. So if I miss your question, then it is what it is. Somebody says, yeah, because the alliance is flipped on him like a coin toss. Yeah, he just needed to stay true to who he was, and I don't know. But when your motivation is money, that changes things. So I don't know. But that's what I wanted to say. All right. And in case anyone was wondering, Natasha returned yesterday, and we had a I don't know. She was just giving some explanation about things in another. I don't know.
Hey, hey,
Hello.
hey, Sir King. Hey, I was glad to see that you're willing to answer some questions for once, man.
Don't
Uh,
start with me.
well, no. Are you open to really answering some not too specific questions? I mean, they're not invasive at all. It's just, the streets need some
No,
answers.
I'm not answering any questions where you're going to drop the bomb and
No,
then
no. I'm
run
staying on.
before.
I'm staying on. I'm staying on.
Mm-hmm,
Okay. No, I promise. I'm staying on.
mm-hmm.
Okay. The first question is, are you or do you are you currently in or have you ever been in a relationship with Jazz?
No, I have not.
You know that's the speculation.
Well, people can speculate what they want. I think people understand at the end of the day, I'm a good person. I'm not with the fulala, and that I'm confidential. I'm trustworthy. I think they see those qualities. They see I'm doing something unique and I'm doing something different. And for you to speculate that, epitomizes the messiness that comes with your name and what others do.
No. I'm speaking for the streets.
Yes, 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 yes.
These aren't my personal questions, Sir King. Let's get that straight.
It's the trials and tribulations that come with growth and support. So I answered your question.
Thank you. Uh, my follow-up question, Sir King, is for 2021. Where do you plan on taking this platform?
I don't know. I don't even know if I'll still be around then. So I'm just enjoying every day and every moment that I'm blessed with to have Avatar Nation be supported.
Well, this raises another troubling question because a lot of your supporters depend on you at night for various reasons. Entertainment, which what I depend on you for. Some people, as you know, depend on you to help them go to sleep. I don't like that they use you for that, but so be it. But now you're telling us that you might possibly be exiting the beef sector at some point. So is there a reason why you may be leaving?
This isn't my life. This is my life, and I appreciate the support that's come with it, but it's also been very stressful and it's more time consuming than I expected. And you have to weigh some things, right? So
Yeah.
mhm.
Have you considered stepping behind the scenes, grooming a successor such as Lemon, and just making appearances ever so often? Would that satiate your desire to have a channel? You can kind of still have a channel, but somebody else would be operating it.
I don't know. Mm, I never even thought that. So never thought that. Mm-mm.
Okay. And finally, because I'm sure there are a lot of other people with questions, even though their questions are probably going to be pretty crappy. But uh, my final question is: Would you would you ever consider bringing Custard back into the fold?
No, not at all. Mm-mm. There are some things. There are certain things that occurred that led up to that dismissal, and even the words in which he speaks today lets me know that no. If I was no, no.
Okay. Yeah, that's all my questions for you. I appreciate you taking the time out. But before I leave,
Mm-hmm.
that beef sector historian. No, I'm not dropping the bomb or anything like that. Isn't that Taz?
I don't
That's
know.
not. Oh yeah, because I called Taz a historian, a beef sector historian. He disappeared the next day, and I've seen this name, but I'm just wondering. But no, thanks again, brother. Keep up the good work.
You're welcome, humble Langston. It's good to see you humble tonight. But anyway, yeah. So I don't know where those questions came from, but like I said, it's open panel night, so I would try my best to answer them as open as possible. Molly Maybeck, I said I'm not deleting it. It will still be here. It will still be for people to go back and watch. But it's a very time consuming process to do what I do. It takes a certain level of effort, and to do it consistently every night, it takes time. You know what I mean? So sometimes you just gotta weigh certain things. I mean, you know, that's what I'm saying. And then you got the negativity that comes with it. It's just a balancing act. So just enjoy me while you have me here. That's all I ask, because some things don't last forever. Yeah, but Janice Lockhart is. What else is he going to say? He's going to say, "Oh, he has those questions." He would never put that blame on himself. So, all right, y'all. I'm going to drop this link one more time, and then I will head on out. I will head on out. All right. You're right, Mickey baby. It does take patience, and it does take self-control, and it does take time. It does take time. I totally agree. It does take time. And Roger Davis, I'm really concerned about this whole 360 that I seen you. Is kind of, like I say, it's just kind of, I don't know what to say. Sir King says, do you struggle with forgiveness in your personal life? I don't struggle with forgiveness, but I don't forget. I don't forget. And the reason I don't forget is because it showed me that you have the tendency to do what you did. You know, there's variations to certain things. I think that's what people forget. There's variations to certain things. Mm-mm. Well, y'all can speculate on what y'all want. Of course, people gonna speculate on certain situations. It's like, I don't know. It's just human nature. It's human nature, but it also epitomizes the limitation of people's thought processes around here. So, alrighty, let's see. We got about 5 more minutes, and then I'll end it. Keep it short. I'll keep it short. I'll keep it short. Anything else I read tonight? Oh, well, they said, uh-oh, uh-oh. Do I have a song to play for this person? I don't think I have a song to play for this person. Oh, yes, I do. Coming to the stage, the lover of this person. Hey, what's up?
And I was just coming to be nice, and you want to be messy.
Hey, well, that's the name of the panel tonight. Tell me why I'm messy.
Anyway, I was coming to first. I was coming to say, hey, how are you?
I'm fine. How you doing?
Okay, I'm doing great.
How's the
I was
cabinet?
calling. That was the last week. I was coming to see. Was that you in my chat today or no?
What did the person say?
Eggshells or something like that.
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, that wasn't you. Okay, so I'll block that person. Okay, that's it. Why you don't ever come to my chat no more? You too bougie? You too high class?
It's out of respect. I don't want to be a distraction.
Why would you be a distraction? Am I a distraction in your chat?
Oh, no, not at all. But I just
So
like
why
to
would
watch. I think when a content creator drops down, they change what was going to happen in the live, right?
It depends.
Yeah, you can look at it both ways.
You want people to feel, you want to know what people want to say about you.
Yes and no.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I've seen it happen when I drop down, then all of a sudden the commentary changes. But
Oh, well,
it is
if I'm gonna say what I want to say regardless.
well, not you per se,
Yeah.
Brianna. The people in the chat, the panelists, and stuff like that.
Oh, so you like to sit high and look low.
The skybox is the best seat to the party.
It really is though. But I'm taking a detour. I'm refereeing somewhere, but I'm not gonna be rude. I just
Mhm.
really want to come and say, hey, speak to you, since you don't ever come speak to me.
I'll come speak to you. You know, we had a whole fallout with a person that's you're not even associated anymore. Associate
Who
yourself with more.
who had a
Come on,
fallout?
come on now. His husband.
His husband. I'm confused. I don't know who you had a fallout with.
Okay, are you know who I'm talking about?
Fruit snacks?
Who his husband? I'm not saying the name because I'm trying to like be subliminal.
Yeah, and I'm trying to say fruit snacks.
No, his husband.
Am I supposed to do the opposite? Oh, okay. I got it. Because I
Yeah.
don't think about that person anymore. So it's
Mm.
like when
Okay.
yeah,
How did you feel about those things that what's his name,
it's like.
Mr. CRY04 said today? I thought that was kind of messed up.
But that's all. I just came to say hey.
Are you just gonna completely dismiss my question?
Why you being so stank?
Well, I'm being so what? Is something wrong with?
I don't know. My phone breaking up. Say that again.
Are you ignoring my
Wait, say
question?
that one more time.
Are you ignoring my question?
You got a question for me?
Yeah.
Whatever you.
Oh. Mm. I didn't boot her. I didn't boot her. I think she was thinking something wrong with her connection, pretending something was wrong with her connection, and then left because she did not want to answer my question. That is so unfortunate. So unfortunate. Oh, she's back. Hello, Brianna.
Yeah, my phone was messing up. Say what you said one more time, please.
I said, why did you ignore my question about the comments that were made about you today?
What comments were made about me today? You talking about from
Mr. CRY04? Yeah.
what? Well, okay. Which comments? Because he said a lot. So which comments in particular?
They were all just vile and disgusting. And,
Oh yeah. My
well,
my
let me refresh. They say I'm muffled. Let me refresh real quick.
okay. Hey guys, how are you? I don't know if you can hear me. I don't think you can hear me, but if you can, how is everyone in the chat?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't see my face moving. Um. So okay. So to be honest, I didn't hear anything of what he said. I
Well,
just heard.
this is what he said, and I wish you would tell the people the truth. This
Mhm.
is what he said, that you don't have nobody rubbing your back or your feet. And I wish you would tell them that I do rub your back, and your feet.
Yes, you do.
Right.
But in virtual land, yes. But in real life, right?
I
I
do.
feel okay, that too. But let me say this. In real life, if anybody has followed my channel, then there's certain things that have been displayed on my channel in the past. So I just feel like it's kind of comical when everyone knows that I was missing from YouTube for like 4 to 6 months because I was in a whole relationship
Mm,
that really wasn't conductive or conducive to me actually being able to do YouTube
mm,
because it was so much going on with that. But that's idiotic to say. Two, it's a pandemic. I'm single. Hear me out, but hear what I'm saying. It's a
mm-hmm.
pandemic. I live in Florida. Why would I be having trying to meet anybody during this time? 3, I don't come on YouTube being bitter about anything.
Mm-hmm.
4, I would never have a man like him in my life. The things that he do is very, to me, if you are a married man, is not something that I would want my man to act like or even portray. So he act like he a prize around here. So I've listened to some of the stuff that he said on somebody else live like a couple of minutes ago. I'm not gonna, promote anything like that. But I listened to some of the things that he was saying about me, and I'm like, this is so lame. Like, you could come up with something. I don't know. I just feel like be more creative. Like everything that he says comes from like you could tell that he's a hater, and it's like go get a job or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he's very
Yeah,
It's unfortunate, and I do wish him the best. And
I don't wish him anything. I could care less. Like no, like I'm not gonna lie and be like, oh, I wish no. I don't wish him anything. At this point, I feel like he feels like he's in a corner. But my thing is no, like if you could have just the thing is me and him could have coexisted without us talking to each other. There's plenty of
Mhm.
people that I coexist with that don't like me and I don't like them, and that's perfectly fine. So he just wants attention and he's not getting it at home. So
I
clearly
believe so.
he the one who ain't getting his feet rubbed, and that's the
I
problem.
believe. I believe so. And the way he has to answer that phone every damn 5, 10 minutes, I'm like, dude, yo, like your wife is checking in on you every 5 to 10 minutes to see what you're doing.
But do you honestly think that it's his wife calling or he just playing a ringtone? Because I never hear nobody's voice.
Ooh, I don't know. Oh, I hear a background echo. Is that me?
Yeah, my headphone just died. Does it
Oh
is it still muffled?
no, it's just I hear my playback.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go in the chat because my
No, don't leave me, girl. Don't
but it's gonna be
leave
playback.
me,
It's gonna be sound bad.
girl.
I don't want it to sound bad.
No, I don't know why it just happened. No, it's fine now. But this is the one thing I wanted to say about the situation. It's weird. Like he's telling the women, "Why are you not calling me back in the chat?" He said that Miss Snoop or Lady Snoop never answers her phone.
I wouldn't either. I think Lady Snoop has a man. I don't
Oh,
know. Just me, if my man is not gonna be entangled with a whole bunch of women. It just doesn't look good to me.
mm.
That's why me and you always have issues, low key. But
Uh,
we'll talk about that later.
yeah, we will. When I'm rubbing your feet in your back. So yeah.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly. But how was your day overall today?
It was low key actually. I
Did you
tried to think
feel
of
like were you laughing
when what.
when Rick Reed drug him?
I didn't see everything. I didn't see all of Rick
You
Reed.
didn't see it.
I didn't see all of it.
Oh, babe, you gotta go back and watch it.
I had to stop following Rick Reed a little bit. And no shade, no disrespect to Rick Reed, but his thumbnails were what make me want to go like,
Well, he didn't have no crazy thumbnails today.
I
So
understand.
yeah. Yeah. So I think you should watch it because it was really good. Um
I'll give him the clicking of you.
yeah, he deserved that clicking of you both times.
Mm.
But I want to tell you something, but I have to tell you behind the scenes because I think you're gonna want to watch that too.
Can you drop a hint?
um, I would just say my brother
Mm.
slid him across the grass, cussed
I didn't know
him
he had
out.
a channel though.
Huh?
I didn't know he had a channel.
He didn't. That's why I'm not saying it all. My
Oh,
brother cussed him out so bad that Kiki was like, my phone dying and hung up. And then I guess he charged his phone, and now he came back. But
mm,
baby, when I tell you he slid him across the football field, it was epic.
mm.
It was epic.
Well, let me go. Let me know.
I'll tell you on Instagram.
That's fine.
Yeah, because I'm not on my computer. I will put it in the private chat, but I'll take Instagram.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. But I do feel that he needs to stop threatening people because he may
Oh
test
yeah,
the
that's his go to. Like he just basically told my brother that he was gonna come kill him and his whole family. He just said that like 3 weeks.
no.
Yeah.
You better stop. I think he doesn't understand that this is. He thinks that this is internet, and nobody won't take it to real life. I really do
I
get that.
think he feels like that's what we do here. I think he feels like, um, the more vile you are, like that makes you look good.
Yeah.
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 But really he doesn't even know like everybody has their own personality.
Mm.
And so like, yeah, some people go vile, some people don't. Like, I don't know. I don't think he know who he is as a person. And that's the problem.
Or he has a misunderstanding of how relationships work.
That too. Definitely that too. I don't know, he's very immature. Very immature.
Yeah,
So
I would say that.
especially like even when like he really don't even have no complaint about me. Except I don't know, like he really feels like I'm this like puppet master that like sits back and pulls strings. But I'm like,
No, I think it's
how?
jealous. It's jealousy. I don't think it's that. I think it's jealousy. I think he goes after whoever
Mm,
is doing well at that time, what's popular, and then she comes after him, or he comes after him. So,
well, my thing is, I just I'm gonna be real. Like my numbers is they all right. They ain't everything. Like
mm,
yeah, like my numbers they. I don't know. Like even right now, your numbers better than mine. And I don't know. I just
I don't know. I don't know.
that's the thing though, right? Like I don't really care. Like, baby, I could have 20 people in my chat, and me and them 20 people gonna rock out.
Mm,
It's not. I don't know. Mm. But you wanna know what it is? Honestly, feel like he hasn't built any genuine relationships on here.
he's too fickle, and he doesn't know the audience. You can't
Yeah.
say things about women when that is your audience. You can't say that about children when children come from mothers. You can't. He doesn't get that.
No, he gets it. He just feels like he could do what he wants to do. I mean,
Mm.
which he can, but you just gotta deal with the consequences.
It is monetary, Janice. It's very monetary. He thought that this was going to be a money grab, not looking at the situation. Mm,
No, my thing is you can't do this for the money.
no,
You
no.
can't. the The money is never gonna equal. I mean, unless you get like up there. But the money never is gonna equal the amount of work you got to put
We
into
can't
it.
really hear you too well, Brianna.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it better now?
Yeah, it's better.
Oh, yeah, I had my finger over the microphone. The money is never gonna equal the amount of money. I mean, the money is never gonna equal the amount of work that you put into it.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
never.
Mhm.
So it's cool. I mean, but I hope people ain't quitting their day job for
I hope not either.
it.
Hope not. You get more production out of a 9 to 5.
Period. Okay.
Right.
Because people like even when you go like look at stuff like to like base your income off of,
Hmm.
it's really hard for them to base your income off of YouTube or something like where you don't where it's not a solid month to month.
Right.
So it's hard for them to even know like what you make.
Hmm.
So I don't know.
Yeah, and it's so fickle. If they have a glitch, then that would impact your earnings and stuff like
Exactly.
that. It's out of your
Exactly.
control.
Yeah.
So,
Sure. I would say get a YouTube channel, build your channel. Yeah, maybe you could grow to have 1.2 million subscribers, and and then maybe you could quit your day job. But I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. And then hopefully, when you do monetize, you have them take taxes out because I don't think some people let them people take taxes out. Let them
I
take
thought
the
that.
tax, huh?
I thought that would have been automatic.
No, you could
No, no,
opt
no. I
out
mean,
to
like,
not. You could opt to pay your taxes at the end of the year.
oh, okay.
Hmm.
That would
So
be dumb. That would be dumb to let them do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Mm.
Mm-mm. But anyway, I have to go finish getting ready for work tomorrow.
All right. Well, enjoy the day or
All right,
enjoy the night.
thank you.
All right. You take care now. Bye.
Same
Thanks for coming through. Bye. Tell Big Man I said hello too. Please. All right, y'all. Anybody else coming on? And I will let it go. Thank you, Brianna, for coming through. Make sure you check out Brianna Sabone Pettyville's channel. She also sells candles. So if you're in need of a candle to sweeten the aroma of your home or your abode or domain, please feel free to check out Brianna Simone selling Scentsy candles. Oh, and to say this, no, Brianna, I mean not Brianna. Jasmine and I are not in any relationship. No way, shape, or form. I don't know her, and she don't know me. It's just strictly YouTube, and that's it. That is it. So I hope everybody got the answer regarding that. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm here for you. Tonight is your night. Good night, Roger. Sleep well. Tonight is your night. You can click the link. Was so concerning. But all y'all have a lot to say in my comments section, in my community posts, and when you have the opportunity to tell me to my face, nobody is saying nothing. It is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. But I would like to congratulate iBabe. I think iBabe has done a great job in stopping the terror of someone that was causing great distress to our community here. I think she's done something that, needed to happen. So anyway, y'all look at iBabe. Do I think iBabe is sometimes a nuisance? Yes, I do sometimes. Um, I said I wasn't going to get into it, but I do want to say this. I really feel that her actions that have taken place have caused that person to second guess how they treat us as a community, and what we can do as well. And I would like to thank iBay for that, because I think her actions have really, how can I say this, really helped stop what that person was doing to us, because he felt as if we did not have power, or we were afraid of the authorities and things like that. So thank you, iBay, for that. I appreciate that. So I appreciate that. Barney, no, she didn't win, but I think the action she has taken has caused that person to rethink what they are doing, so, or have done. Let's see, how we gonna say it to your face? Well, how are you gonna ask me that question when yours is a damn green generic avatar? So I could understand if you came on here with an avatar of your face. Now, this is pretty interesting. These two people are coming up at the same time. They do profess a love for each other, but their arrival at the same time makes me want to play this song right here. Give me 1 second.
Something, 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 something just ain't right.
All right. Hello. Hello.
My wife my wife knows me well. She actually knew I was coming up here to make her explain her well, not explain, but give her opinion on her husband on Fi's channel yesterday.
That's why I left it with the ... I was coming up here.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
You know what? No, hold on, wait a minute. This was not planned, y'all. I do not know Langston. Okay, it's not like we be texting back and forth. Let's jump on the stream together.
Hurry along with the story, Duchess.
Okay, anyway. Yo, okay, I'm sticking by. Okay, hold on, wait. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm sticking by. Don't make me do my annoying laugh. Okay, wait. I'm sticking by what I said yesterday. But I'll be damned if I did not laugh for at least 40 minutes during that video.
Yeah.
Let me go, William. Let me go, William. Let me go, William. Okay, hold on. Big up to Pops because he stayed on there. I don't know if he knew what she was trying to do, but he played it well because I think she wanted him to click off so that she could say, "Oh, I ran that old man off. He ran off," but he was like, "Nope, you clicked me off," and that was gangster. I liked that.
So you thought it was a good appearance for your husband to?
I'm not finished. Will you hush yourself?
Oh, okay.
Now, I didn't like, the black bees. That just, sends a little.
Did he go to that too quickly?
I think it's the black. I think it's the black part that bothers me.
Did he go to it too quickly? Did he go to it too quickly too? I mean, that was the problem.
Well, I can't remember that well because I was cracking up, child. I paid close attention to the part where.
Here he is.
Wait, hold on. I'm not finished. I saw him. I paid close attention to the part where Sir King put the timestamp, and she was shook. It was like I don't know. She was shook. It felt very shook. She felt, what's the word? Just jittery. I don't know. Something was off. And it reminded me of the video with James where she said, "Suck my daughter." It felt like that energy where she was just manic. That's the word, manic. But yeah, I got a whole Kiki off that video. I can't front. I can't front. All right, is there any other questions?
So if you had to grade your husband's appearance on 5, what would you give it? A letter grade?
I'm gonna go a C. I thought it was all. I don't know. A C. I'm gonna give it a C.
To me, I think he fails. I think he fails, and I think you and Sir King are enabling Mr. Carruthers by not reprimanding him for not acting his age.
Negro, how am I going to reprimand a man that is old enough to be my father? Okay, hold on. Look. I did yesterday. Well, not reprimand. It was just like, like a kind of like if that was my dad, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, daddy, come on."
Yeah, you're doing too much.
Not even that, but it's just like you better than that, man. Fyebabe, come on, man. That's like arguing with. I'm not even gonna say what I'm gonna say, but it I understand what you're saying, but no, I'm not gonna reprimand a 70-year-old.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna give my gentle. I don't know how y'all was raised, but I'm not big on disrespecting people that are old enough to be my parents. I don't want my mama to come from the heavens and backhand the hell out of me. So I'm just gonna tiptoe around my elders. That's how I gotta do it.
Well, that's understandable. I mean,
all right, how you doing, Mr. Williams?
Just fine. I'm just listening to Mr. Humble there.
They got IG for that.
Mr. Langston, why is he coming? Why is he coming at the Duchess? How come he couldn't come at me and ask me those questions? Or give me his great opinion on it?
He did ask you those questions, and then he lit the bomb, and then he ran.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he wants to fight. He wants to fight with Duchess about me. See, he watched the video. He watched the video. Mm-hmm. So why He gave his opinion, but he wants to fight with Duchess instead of me. That's my point.
No, I understand. He won't address you. He won't address you. So, what do you have for all the critics that?
I don't have anything to say. Like you said, everybody has an opinion, just like everybody has that whole. So whatever comes out, comes up, comes out. That's it. You know. But Duchess, I am not playing PlayStation tonight. I was in the chat a long time. I've been in the chat for about as long as you've been on. I'm just looking at comments right now. I really don't care. I really don't care. I really didn't have nothing to say until I seen Duchess come up. So, and just like somebody else said on the thing, they thought it was funny. So some people, everybody's got their own opinion of it. Some hate it, some love it. But one thing I do know that helped her, with her views and stuff. So, and another thing about Kiki, I heard it. I heard him this morning talking about everybody. I wonder why Mr. Langston ain't questioning Kiki. What did he have to say about that? Because he included him. You might as well say he included everybody in it. And then he tried to sweeten the pot up. I'm not talking about y'all that support me, but yet he's crying about not being supported. Now, which is it? Are they supporting you or not supporting you? And like I said before, all it is about is the monetary gain on YouTube. It's not about entertainment. It's not about being your real self. You worried about that little check YouTube gonna send you at the end of the month.
Well, maybe for him it is. I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. A majority. He's thinking that a majority of people don't see what he's doing. And to me, it is stupid. Why would I want to cuss somebody out just like they asking me about, will you ever make friends with Fyebabe? No, I'm not her friend. I'm not her friend. No, I'm not running to her chat either. Getting on there trying to suck up to her like he's doing. No, like I said, I'm a subscriber. I listen to people and I form my own opinions like everybody else do. So I'm not going to stay on here long tonight. I'm going to go in here, take my little shower, and I'm going to lay down, and I'll probably finish it off tomorrow.
Okay, I think Jessica B has something to say before you do that.
Okay.
Hey, y'all. I literally been MIA the whole weekend. So I just so happened to click on your video and heard a little bit of what the Duchess was saying. Like, I like her point of view most of the time, but just so I have a clear understanding, Mr. William and Fi got into it, and the reason why he cursed her out like that is because she made comments about his mother. Am I understanding that correct?
Yes, ma'am. That's all it was about.
Well, I gotta be honest.
That's what I'm asking.
I call her a crackhead, but she didn't have to bring my mother into it.
Yeah, I agree on that.
Okay, so to me, when you bring the kids and the relatives and the loved ones, especially your mother, into it, I'm sorry, but all bets are off. Respect went out the door when you brought my mama and my child into it. So every piece of tongue lashing I give your ass is something that you earn. So I don't give a damn. Somebody bring up somebody's child or their mama, man, listen, he had every right to sack her ass out. And that's really all I got to say.
Well, thank you, Miss.
See that last part again?
Say what last part?
I didn't hear what you said.
What I said was, as soon as, anybody come for somebody's parent, like their mother or their children, to me, all bets are off. You got every right to sack their ass out. That's what I said. Like, I saw nothing wrong with what he did. He cursed her ass out. It ain't no different than anybody else in this sector cussing her out. So he just joined the team. Everybody done cussed each other out. You know what I mean? But Mr. William is a man of a different caliber. He's a seasoned man. He's an older man. And, when you start talking about his mom and stuff, as long as he done been around, So anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Yeah, I mean, it's okay for people. I see people in the chat that disagree with me, and that's completely fine. I'm just speaking from my perspective. I don't find nothing wrong with what he did, and that's that. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All
Well,
right
good
then.
night, good.
Well, see, people are saying he cursed her out first. Well, see, that's why I'm asking. You know.
Well, he just told you he called her a
I,
crackhead.
I just say a crackhead. Now, if crackhead
Yeah.
is cursing you. That's one thing.
So
But
you called her a crackhead, and then her
then her
response
response was to talk
was
about my
to bring
mother.
about your mama.
Right.
Okay, well then I stand with what I said. Okay, well thank you for having me on, Sir King.
Somebody wants to talk to you.
Okay. What people are saying?
Duchess, turn it down.
I know. Sorry. Hold on. May I speak? Oh Lord, I'm gonna get. Okay,
Proceed.
can I speak? Am I gonna get cut off?
Proceed. As long as you don't
Okay.
start, fraternizing.
What did I just do? You know what?
Langston.
You
As
are
long
too quick on this.
you don't
You're too
start
quick on the hate,
fraternizing with
yo. That
Langston.
ain't fair.
Start
Okay.
fraternizing with Langston.
You know what? I'm getting. Where's Diamond Dory? I'm getting a lawyer, and I'm gonna start fighting these flush charges. I want them off my record. I want them off my record. Okay. Anyway, all right. Y'all got me messed up. You brought me up here and asked me my opinion. So I told you my opinion. I didn't say that William was wrong for cussing her out or doing what he felt he needed to do. That's on him. I'm just telling you how I felt. I don't you can call women bitches all you want. That doesn't really bother me. It's the black part that makes me go, that's all I was saying.
Yeah, you mean like black as in their pigment, like
yes,
okay, like amongst the
don't
black
throw
community.
flags every time you say black. Yeah, it just like, but I get it. I get it.
No, I totally agree with that. I mean, when people have to address someone, you black B or you this, that, and the other. Yeah, I do agree that is also very sensitive. That is very sensitive, and I feel
He
like
was
black
calling
people
her
should not
bitches
use
before
that
then.
as a result. Yeah.
Yeah, he was calling her bitches before then, and it didn't really bother me until he said black bitch. I
Well,
don't
I
know if
mean,
that's
the thing is, she's been called worse, so I don't feel as though he needs to be nailed to the cross. And like you said, you can. I came from an era where not have to, but where you should respect your elders. But
yeah.
most of the elders, and this is no offense to you, Mr. William, but most of the
I
elders
understand. I understand. There's
would
some
not.
assholes out there.
Most of the
Wouldn't be
elders
here.
that I know would not dwell over here in this particular avenue of YouTube. So that's where some people may draw the line. So when an elder is over here and they get over here with all the shenanigans and all the shits and giggles, then people gonna handle them like that. Now, I don't agree with the whole mama this and the mama that, and I don't agree with the whole black this and black that. I don't like that either. So
Yeah. I don't. Bringing up his mama didn't have. I've always said that. I don't understand why you're bringing up people that don't have nothing to do with his foolishness. But
yeah.
I gotta handle things the way you see fit. That was just my opinion, y'all. So relax, chill on the tomatoes, because y'all ruined my shirt from yesterday. And I want some dry cleaning money from all y'all. Well, who's the Jason Bourne? You owe me some money. Oh yes.
Okay, well, I'm a hop off. I pretty much said what I wanted to say.
Okay, Jessica B, thank you for stopping by.
All right.
Hello, Moon Goddess.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So I feel like William started everything, and I feel like, of course, everyone is not the biggest Fyebabe fan, but I feel like we have to admit when right is right and when wrong is wrong.
We just did.
No, but people are feeling like, okay, William did nothing wrong.
Well, he did it. He offered his verbal commentary.
No, so what he did, if I'm wrong, correct me, but what he did was he went on Duchess Kelly Love's channel and he challenged her He challenged her to come
Uh,
on.
uh, may I interject on this one? I was on Fyebabe's channel and challenged her. Then I went on Duchess Kelly's Love show and challenged her. Okay, because as soon as I challenged her, she blocked it out.
Well, it's because you
Now,
came on and called her a crackhead. I
so
mean,
if I'm asking you to come on your show to challenge you, and you put me up there, I'm coming. That's what I said. I was coming.
so I'm confused. Did he challenge her on Fyebabe's channel or Duchess
I
Kelly
challenged
Love?
on Fyebabe's channel first.
What he's saying was that what he's saying is that he was in Fyebabe's chat doing a live and he challenged her. I guess she had blocked out his statement or comment. Then he went to Duchess's live and said it on the panel, and then that's when Fyebabe went live or
Right.
and his name in the title.
If you had to listen to Fyebabe when she first came on, when we both got on there, she said, "Oh, you came on my channel to challenge me." See, nobody's listening to what's being said. They're just listening to the argument, the bantering back and forth.
And I mean no disrespect to you, but I feel like all rules are out. You call someone a crackhead and you think she's gonna
So you gonna talk about somebody's mother just because you didn't call her crackhead?
I sure would. I would
mother?
talk about your dead dog, your cat,
Well, see,
your
that
mama. But we're
rest my
from
case.
different eras.
Rest
I
my
mean,
case.
what did you think she was gonna say? Yes,
Rest
sir.
my case.
Yeah, I'm a crackhead. I mean, I don't get it.
I was expecting her to come straight after me, which like she should have done. But I mean, you know, that's where some people will say that they would do that. Other people say they don't. So you're the one that's saying that you would go after somebody's mama. I think that's pretty low. I really do.
Well, I mean,
That's
but what
that's
rules?
that's
So
what I'm
when
saying.
there's an argument, what do you think
If
should
there's an
follow?
argument, I wouldn't care how much we argue. I would never say anything dirty about your mama. Just like the Kiki came on there talking about my mama with the worms and all that kind of bull crap.
So when you was in 10th grade, you ain't never said your mama.
See, I looked at the twist on that too. I looked at the twist on that. You know, everybody thought it was funny until they started chastising and then run this butt off somewhere else.
But I mean, what made you feel like it was appropriate to challenge her? I mean, no disrespect, but she
because she came on and said, "Fuck my mama." That's where.
But why did she say
the
that?
challenge came after you said, "Fuck my mama"?
But
the
you
hold on,
challenge
I got a question. I have a question, Mr. William. So the timeline of events. The first thing you said was you went in her chat and you challenged her. So is it possible that her mods deleted that because it looked disrespectful or something? So they probably removed that. So she didn't. Chances is she didn't really see that message. So
no, she seen it because if you look at her and me, when she came on, he said, "Oh, so and so, you want to challenge me? You came on here and challenged me." Look at it. Just go back and look at it. Now, if you can't see her saying that, "Oh, you want to challenge me? Here I am."
Well, that happened after you were on DKL's live, though.
That was after Duchess Kelly live, though. That's what I'm saying. He keeps confusing the timeline. Like
he's making it seem like she just woke up and was like, "Ooh, I want to challenge William Carruthers."
Yeah, because she didn't know who you were, so she wouldn't just randomly say the guy in the purple suit. She didn't say that until after you started popping off. Let's be honest. Let's tell the truth here.
The truth is, she had heard me on Sir King's because she brought up Sir King. I was on Sir King's channel talking shit.
So she knew you. Well, she didn't know you because I mean, no one knows you. But
that's
she
from
saw you on the panel. But when you went on DKL's channel, that was when you called her a crackhead.
No, that's not true.
That was before that. That was before that.
No, the crackhead didn't come until afterwards when they were on the panel together. They were on the live stream together. But so I just have one quick question. I mean, and there's no disrespect to the dead, your mom or anything, but like if she doesn't know your mom, you didn't know her before the conversation. Why do you let her get the pleasure of seeing you bothered? You don't realize the thing is when you respond like you're affected, that's when they've won. You don't have a channel, so it's not like you can get a view off of it, but they won because now you're sad because she keeps talking about your mom and it makes you look like wham, she's talking about my mom, but it's in a fight, all fair and in the beef sector. Like it, and I know certain
Yeah,
says no
I
such thing as
understand.
a beefing sector.
I
It
know,
is what it
what you're
is.
saying. I know what you're saying. But it's not that I'm whine, or I'm sad. I just asked her to have respect for my mother. That's all, because I didn't talk about her mother, and I would never
But
talk
there's no
about any.
respect.
Wait a minute.
There's
I
no
would never
respect.
talk about any. I
But there's no
don't care
respect in
what
it.
you say about. There's no respect if I call you a crackhead. Don't bring my mother into it. That's all I'm asking you. I wouldn't bring your mother into anything.
Well, if you
How
call
would you
somebody a
feel?
crackhead, that's
How
like the
would you feel
ultimate
if I'd have
insult.
went
That's
off
like the ultimate
on
insult.
huh? Okay then. So you don't think that's well, you don't think to me that should not been
If
the
you
ultimate.
I don't think it would have bothered her if you went at her mother. I mean, look at
but
people who
if you
come at
open
her
your mouth
daughter
to it,
But that's the
24/7.
ultimate insult. He just said that. Why would you go after anybody's mother when it's just
well, no,
you
I don't.
and
No,
them?
that's a crack to call somebody a crackhead. They both even though.
Calling
If you call
somebody a
yourself coming up here
crackhead is
beefing,
way worse
you need
than
to let your
talking
guard
about
down and
somebody's
take what they
mama.
give you. You can't say, "Oh, you said my mama, game over." You said my mama, game over. No, you said my mama. Then you come back with something stronger. You come back and say her
Well,
grandma or something like, or
well,
you fall off the panel and just
you
leave
know
it
what?
alone. You don't
I'll
keep
take the
fighting
road with
and keep.
50-50.
Oh, you said my
I'll
mama.
take the
Don't
road
say
with
my mama.
50-50.
Like,
Half of what
no,
people
that
say
sounds. I
sometimes
mean, and no
trick it in.
disrespect to you, sir, and I'm not being funny, but like that sounds. And I don't mean when I say oh I'm crackhead, I meant like that's you calling her a bum basically. Like I don't get offended if you call me a crackhead. Yes, I'll say your mother. Your mother's a crackhead. Like that's Jones and like it is what it is. Who really take your mama joke serious?
Well, that's one thing I don't do. I don't talk about nobody's mother, and I don't expect nobody's mother. I mean, nobody needs to talk about nobody's mother. I don't expect them to talk about mine. That would be the same thing as.
But
Do you
what
know
did
whether?
she say
Do you
about your
know?
mom?
You
What
know.
did she say
Some
about your
people.
mom?
Some people trigger differently than other people.
But what did she say about
And
your mom
another
that
thing.
bothered you? Because I didn't watch it. I'm just wondering.
Well, go back and watch the tape. Then come back and talk to me about it. Because every time I try to explain something, everybody wants to say something different. You go there,
Well,
you
go ahead
watch
and
it.
explain it. I mean, no one can
No,
explain
ma'am.
it better than you.
I'm just saying, just go ahead and watch it, and
No, I'm
then come
not
back with your
gonna do that.
opinion about it, and then
I
I'll
don't
give
want
you
to
mine.
drag the situation
Well, see, that's
on
what I'm saying. Everybody wants to drag it out. The ones that are, I'll put
because
it this way: the ones that are
we
insensitive.
just want you to admit that you're equally wrong. You can't just say,
I did
"Oh,
say that. Ain't nobody listening. Nobody's listening. I did say I was equally wrong. And especially when like you came on in there and said about black bitch, I should have never said that. But, like everybody wants to, here's the two-headed side of the coin. Everybody wants to holler about, you say things you shouldn't have said and all that stuff when you're angry. So I was angry. And I said some things that people thought I shouldn't have said, like calling her a black bitch.
and she was angry as well when you called her a crackhead." I mean,
But
I
there's
would
no
rather
reason. There's
somebody
no
talk about
reason.
my mama than call me a crackhead. I mean, come on now, William.
Moon
Are you
goddess.
okay?
I'm okay. You said you wouldn't accept the fact that mama is off limits, right?
Not if you calling me a crackhead.
Oh, okay. So you're another one that don't believe in the sanctity of motherhood then. That's what I'm saying.
So I don't believe in anything. I mean, when you're in the heat of the moment, you want to go for the jugglers. You want to go for whatever will upset the other person. You're not thinking like, oh, I should have
Okay,
said
so I
this.
went for the juggling of things. I said to her, a lot of people don't like it. It's upsetting them. Do you see me saying, well, okay, maybe I shouldn't have said it. In the heat of the moment, I said it. You don't, and nobody's understanding that either.
But the
In the
problem
heat of
is,
the moment, wait a minute, sweetheart. In the heat of the moment, I did use the word black bitch. I did use that. I'm admitting that. I said it.
But you're in your 70s. I mean, Fyebabe is in her
Honey,
70s.
I could be in my 90s. I'm still going to be William Carruthers.
Well, I would hate it for you. I really would.
There's nothing to hate. Like I was telling her, I'm well taken care of. I'm well supported. Just like she was trying to knock me about going to the casino. I can do that. That makes you sound like you're jealous of me going to the casino. I can do that.
I really don't have a dog in the fight. I just feel like everyone's trying to make it seem like Fyebabe is just 100% the villain when I feel like she didn't start the whole ordeal.
But she could have ignored it too. William isn't a content creator. He was just
Now
offering.
I agree. I didn't get the whole going at a subscriber, but I feel like it was because he was on a panel and he called her a crackhead. So I feel like it's different when you're in your chat and you're just saying stupid stuff, but when you're live and you say stuff. So I don't have a dog. Like, I like James, but I still feel like wrong is wrong, right is right.
Hmm.
But I mean, you can't come on here acting like, oh, I'm 88, don't talk about my mama, but I'm finna call you crackheads and say stuff about you. People are just gonna respond. I mean, you can't
So
force
do you
us.
do you think I should start responding about people's mamas?
I mean, me personally, I wouldn't even entertain somebody your age. If you came at me, I would probably call my grandpa and be like, handle it. So I personally wouldn't handle it, but I just feel like you can roast and gag, but certain stuff you just shouldn't speculate about people because she's a mother. What if someone hears your video and they're like, oh, she's a crackhead, and they investigate her? I mean, people have called CPS
Well,
on
honey,
stuff.
think about. Never mind. I'm not even going to go through that because
No,
people
this
say a
is
lot of things on YouTube,
yeah.
and the investigators don't just go to their house unless they out to stab them in the back or dox them. And like I said, that's another thing about doxing. All that crazy crap they be doing. Why can't you just stay on the individual instead of going for the family?
This is what I personally feel. I feel that, and we say this word all the time, that William triggered her because when he said that she was a crackhead, he said that he had people who shared those same characteristics in his family, and he referenced some of their behaviors to be similar to Fyebabe's, and I
But
think
what
that's why she
crackhead do you
responded.
know is on YouTube having a personality like that? The crackheads I know, I don't know them, but I mean I've seen them. They begging for money. I don't know no crackhead. It's a difference between cocaine and crack. So if he's trying to say, "Oh, she's on coke," I don't know. I mean, me personally, if you on it, you on it. What does that have to do with me? I mean,
Are
I
y'all
personally
serious? Are y'all being serious right now? Why are y'all acting like William is the only one to call Fyebabe crackhead?
Preach.
Are we being
No,
serious?
I'm referring to what triggered her to talk about his mama because he was so confused about why people are talking about mamas. And I just said, well, if you calling somebody a crackhead, they talking about your mama. That's like if somebody be like, oh, you ugly, and you might say your mama. You know, it's just like that.
Sir King, how many people have mentioned Babes writhing around, sweating, wearing sunglasses? Mr. William, here's what I respect about Mr. William and people his age. He said what he said. He, had time to reflect on it. And he said, you know what, this part might have not have been right, but I don't understand the big controversy. Mr. William is not the first or the last person to say that Fyebabe looks like a crackhead.
Amen.
He's not. That's all I'm saying. Fyebabe, I'm not calling her a crackhead, but a lot of us have seen people on cocaine, the sweating, the sunglasses, some of the weird behavior. He's speaking on what he's seen in his experience. And a lot of us have seen that. And I'm telling you, I have never personally called her, because I don't even watch her videos. But I've heard probably 10 people say what this man has said. I don't even understand the controversy.
Hello? Interrupted,
Hello.
maybe. You're on mute. Hello?
Hello, go ahead.
Did
Oh,
Fyebabe get you? I think Fyebabe hacked her phone now.
Oh no, I went on mute because I was hearing kind of static and my phone's always messed up. But I don't want to kind of monopolize the panel, but I just wanted to kind of give some support to Mr. William. Yesterday I was kind of frustrated because I'm like, Mr. William, maybe you shouldn't have said that. But here he is like, I said this. He's owning it. He's a gentleman. He's frustrated, but it's kind of silly to point the finger at him like he's the big villain when so many people have said this about Fyebabe.
you know what? Shell is speaking for me right now, so I'm gonna hop right on back down and chickadee chat.
That's all I really wanted to say. I don't want to stay up here either because people don't want to hear from me. But I'm like, look, come on, let's keep it real here. Mr. William is only speaking on what everybody says about her, whether
That's
it's true
all.
or not.
I agree. I mean, what he said is no different, and people have said worse, and she has ignored them. So I don't know what he said was so big and bad. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. And I was proud of Mr. William on her channel. I thought he held his own. I thought, her reads of him, look, she's talking about this picture. Let's all keep it real here. Mr. William looks like a gentleman in this picture. To me, when I look at that picture, I see this is a gentleman. To me, he looks like he's wearing the vest and a tie and a nice white shirt. You can tell he was wearing a tux. He looks like a handsome gentleman. I don't even understand. I know this sector reads for all kinds of stupid stuff, but this read is so weak. There's nothing wrong with that picture. He doesn't look like he doesn't look like a crackhead. He looks like a gentleman. So I'm not trying to I'm not taking sides in this. Like I'm not a Fyebabe fan. As I told you, I don't watch her, so I can't tell you too much about what she does. I watched today because I was like, okay, I heard, Mr. Williams on there and they had this confrontation, but I didn't, I wasn't impressed by what Fyebabe said. Honestly, I wasn't. She's talking about stuff. To me, it felt like, she was saying things that I don't know. It looked like to me she was saying things that might just lead to what she's up to. She was saying Mr. William solicits prostitutes. He does this, and it seemed like she knew a lot about it, and that didn't look too good for her. I actually thought Mr. William did very well on her channel.
I did too, because you can't be a respectable gentleman here. That is not what will get people to back off of you. You have to sometimes say a little curse words here and there to see that you're not playing. So,
well, I have something to say in regards to all of this. I'm getting tired of these people who are younger than him complaining about the fact that just because he said something, which everybody here on this beef sector always has an opinion about Fyebabe or anyone on here. Everybody has the right to say what they want to say. And she replied back like she usually does with a weak battle, because she always brings up someone's mama. Like, you could people could read her down, just her by herself. No one has to bring up her family or what have you. She just does it for herself, right? That's what many people like Spill a Boy has done, and many other people, what have you. So for people on this chat here complaining about, oh, he should be acting his age or whatever, it's 2020. Acting your age is just a dead thing at this point.
Amen.
Just, like, act how you want to act like you're a human being, because human beings act not by age, but how they respond. Don't tell people how to respond to natural feelings. If you're going to talk about my mom just because I called you a crackhead, that's some weak shit to me. Excuse my language, but it's weak. I mean, you could talk about someone call you a crackhead, you call the other person a crackhead back. And then you could go on to deeper things or what have you. Because watching the beef sector, because I'm on and off on here, but I will always say I started off with Spiller Boy, Justin J, and the whole lot of them. And they read people down. They don't have to bring up people's parents or what have you, unless someone else brings up their parent or their family member. So
true, that's true.
All
just
these
like
people,
nothing but
watch her bring Spiller Boy down with about his brother and all that kind of stuff. I've been watching Fyebabe. I just didn't say nothing to her, but I had the dislike for her when I seen how she was doing people. That's what I'm saying. And then other people was talking about her in different sectors, and they were saying things. Did nobody jump on them? But I guess because, like I said, everybody holler about I'm an old man. Yeah, I'm an old man. I just hope they live to get as old as I do.
That's
Because
right.
with some of the comments they use in the sector, they're going to have a short lifespan because they don't have respect for life. They don't have respect for nobody's quality of life. They don't have respect, really, that you can say something to a person to trigger them off, and then you wonder, why did he do it? See? And only thing I was saying, just don't bring my mother or family into the equation. You can talk about me like she talked about me in that suit. I was in a tux. I was at my daughter's wedding. She don't think I was. Then some clown came on and got on me like the tie that I had on. It was a tie that's not a tux and all that kind of crap. Okay, that's on y'all. But just don't bring my mother into stuff. Yeah, I might be 70 years old, but I still love my mother. She's been dead and gone for over 30 years, but I still love my mother. And if she was alive today, that would be problems. That's all.
I agree. And I think that I agree very much with what hashtag said. There's nothing. Look, these people talking about your age, Mr. William. First of all, you sound like a very, you're very vital. You're very with it. And look, there's a lot of people here. You may be 70, but there's people 40, 50 years old acting a fool in this sector. I don't see how they're judging you for your age with their foolishness. Fyebabe's almost 40. And I'm not saying that's, she's super old. I'm just saying she's not 20. She's not
old.
18.
My oldest daughter is 48 years old.
Right.
So
I'm not saying she's old, but what I'm saying is she's old enough. She's mature enough. They're judging you. People could judge her too. That's all I'm saying. And I don't, I feel like you held your own today. I don't like the whole Black B stuff. I get turned off, but I feel like you've owned what you thought, maybe you went too far in this way, but I'm sick of this stuff about you called her this. And then of course she brings up, I'm Leah's mom. Like, here we go again. A lot of us are mothers. She's always bringing up her kid. That's her, her number one thing, to dangle her baby into this sector and then be a victim.
It's her paycheck on this sector,
Amen.
as it's been said. And
All right, hey girl, you have something to say?
Huh?
You have something to say? Hey girl, hey.
I did. I wanted to say I've like been watching for a few shows now, and I've heard Mr. Williams say several things about Fyebabe that were not positive outside of a crackhead. It was several different names he's called her.
Did he bring up her daughter?
No, he didn't. But here's
or
the thing.
Her mother?
That doesn't matter. If you hit me,
it does matter.
No, it doesn't. Because if you hit me, you don't get to tell me how hard to hit you back.
Well, that's not hitting. We're
that.
talking, but we're talking, right? So if I'm talking to you, right, and what have you, if I say something to you, I could read someone down if I want to,
but
verbally,
that's you.
And I don't have to hit nobody and stuff, because people who can't interact or talk regular or what have you, and you say something slick and the first thing they want to do is yell at you, it's because they don't understand. And that's the first thing people usually do when they talk to me. I could be very sarcastic and then they get upset because they don't understand my sarcasm and stuff, and their natural response is to go below the belt and what have you. That's all I'm saying.
If that's how I fight,
and you said, that's you.
Exactly.
And that's you. And Fyebabe fights
really,
dirty
there's
too.
no right and there's no wrong.
Exactly, but everybody in this sector is wrong.
Came for her, then you wouldn't have had to put yourself in that situation.
But Fyebabe altogether has been a person of irritation throughout last year up till now, what have you, off and on and stuff like that. But in general,
leave her alone.
But what? No, she wouldn't leave other people leaving her alone. Everybody tried to leave her alone.
Mr. William has said several things about her on Sir King's platform, and he also said some things on Duchess Holly Love's platform.
A lot of people,
so when she responds, and then when she responds, it's, oh no, she shouldn't have done that. She shouldn't have done that.
Well, he both agreed that he shouldn't have done it either, and everybody is still pulling on strings.
They're not
So
hearing
why
that.
are we still talking about it though? Like y'all, they're
That's a
bringing
good
it up.
question. Why are you?
The other
You're
people
here
are
too
bringing up
talking about it. You're
because
here
other
too
people are
talking
still
about it.
bringing it up. Look at the chat; they've been bringing it up. The
Okay.
first
So we're
person who
talking
came up was
about it.
Langston, right? So y'all want him to acknowledge what he did wrong, and he did that yesterday night and today again. How many times
Okay.
does someone has to tell you guys?
I
Like
was
that's
just
like a
sitting up here.
repetitive
I'm just
thing.
sitting up here, was looking at the panel, and everybody's asking, "Well, where's William? Where's William? Where's William?" So they want me on there so they can talk. I mean, I didn't even have to come on there. The only reason I came on there because Langston was questioning Duchess, about how she felt about it, and she said she laughed.
Exactly.
It was funny.
Okay.
So
And he
Well, I
came up.
came on too. I wanted to say this the other night when it all happened. I didn't get a chance to, so I said it today. I mean, I just felt like that. I don't have any problems. Listen, I don't do any gangs, any this, any that, but I'm a firm believer in, if you come for me, if you've got things to say about me, or if you hit me, how I hit you back, how I respond to you, that's on you. That's
Okay,
on
so
you.
Bootsy,
And it don't
Bootsy,
matter
what
if I go below the belt or not.
okay, Bootsy, what do you have to say?
I agree with hey, you can't tell me how to hit your ass back if you start with me first. And I think that man up there, Mr. Williams, he dead ass wrong. Fi is wrong too in a lot of things that she do, but he kicked it off. You ain't I can talk about whoever I want to, you talk about me. Simple as that.
And that's what I was doing, talking about her. I wasn't talking about her mother.
It don't
Understand
matter.
that?
I don't care. You talk about me, and if my comeback is your mama, it
Well,
is what
see,
it is.
well,
Simple as
see,
that.
well,
If you
see,
get in
that's
your
what I'm saying.
feelings about it,
People,
that's on
okay,
you.
everybody wants respect, but nobody wants to give any.
But did
That's
you
all I'm
give
saying.
her
Everybody
respect?
wants
You
respect,
shouldn't have
but
called her a crackhead. You didn't give her respect because you can have commentary and you can also talk about people without disrespecting them. Now, when you disrespect somebody and they come back for your neck, what are you gonna do? Cry like a old ass man? I don't think so.
I don't think I'm crying. I don't really.
Yes,
But
you are.
everybody
We
wants
are.
to
We
say
are
I'm
openly
crying.
talking about this
That's
violence for the
your
what?
opinion.
The second
That's
day?
your opinion about me crying. I'm not
Well,
crying. What
you
I'm
are.
saying is, please don't bring my mama in the stuff. That's all I'm asking, because I wouldn't bring yours into it. And I got that much respect, more than anybody thinks. I got much respect to get on somebody's ass without bringing a mama into it.
Well, that's
Listen,
how you
Williams,
Okay,
fight
hold on, hold
because
on,
let's
I
be
hold
look
on,
at it
hold
real.
on,
like
hold
this.
on, hold on, hold on. Brass Talk has been waiting patiently. Go ahead, Brass Talk.
Hey, Sir King. I
Hey,
just wanted to let you know that I've really been enjoying your show.
hold on 1 second, Brass Talk. We can't really hear you too well. You need
Can
to
you hear
speak
me now?
louder. Yeah, that's a little bit better.
I was saying hello, and I really have been enjoying your show and keep it going. I just wanted to show you some support.
Oh, hey, Brass Talk. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye now. All right. JLC.
First off, good evening, everybody. How everybody?
Good evening.
Okay, now, Mr. William, you say you're 70 years old, correct, sir?
Oh, we go with the age matter factor. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you played dozen before, right?
Ma'am, I never played dozens with nobody's mama.
But you never.
Nobody. Okay? I don't care what anybody wants to think or say. I've never got anywhere and talked about somebody's mama because I have too much respect for mothers, period. Now, if you don't respect your mama and you let somebody talk about her like that, that's on you. But what I'm saying, I played dozens, but I didn't bring their mama into it.
Okay, second, it's a quick and easy solution to this whole thing. I don't understand why people find it so hard to do this. But if you do not like Fyebabe, don't watch it. If she comes up in your suggestions, don't show me in don't you can, it's an option for you not to see anything, any videos from her. It's that easy. Yeah, you won't have to worry about her saying anything about you, or you can't stand her. Don't watch her. That's what I've never understood about people. You don't like somebody, but you can tell folks everything they do because you're study watching them.
Or someone is talking about them, like other people.
If you're not watching, you will know.
Yeah, you don't watch Fyebabe, you watch other people talk about her.
Exactly.
But okay, here's my thing. I see what you're trying to go, but if I don't see it for myself, can't nobody come and tell me nobody said nothing about me. And everybody's supposed to be grown. So
nobody is grown in the beef sector.
I said supposed to be.
No, at all. Not here. Like everybody here is just like literally high school kids fighting and bickering for some cash apps and some money.
Oh no, you need to speak for yourself. Don't say that.
Not sir. Well, not you, because you just came in like when, like the pandemic, matter of fact, and stuff.
Just don't watch.
Nobody watches Fyebabe. Well, whoever watches Fyebabe watches Fyebabe, but I like Sir King is
then.
new.
Well then, hey.
I used to watch her, but I don't and stuff. But as I was saying, like Sir King, he brought a different atmosphere to it when he came in this year during the whole beginning of the pandemic. Before he came, most of it was some people were battling when it whole became a beef sector. Like the first thing I was watching was reviews from Spillaboy. Then he started talking about Fyebabe because whichever thing started in whatever order it started, and then they became friends, and then they weren't, and then there was Jay Wilson, and they were friends, and then they weren't. She kept falling out and falling in with people, so
she ain't
that's
the
how it
only one
started.
that does that. The whole sector flip flops and falls in and out with
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Like this sector as a whole is just like for fun and games. It's nothing to really take serious at this point. And William, I think you should just dead this whole thing. Like at this point, people on this side don't care about nobody's family, nobody's mother, nobody's child. People act the way they want to act because they can, but if they were doing this on the streets, they wouldn't get away with it. So they could get away with it online.
Right. That's all. That's that's another thing. Everybody hollers if you're doing it on the street, you'll be checked real quick. That's all I'm saying.
And stuff. So no different. Like if you said what crackhead to someone and what have you, they react or what have you and stuff of that nature. But most people, I like just being in Brooklyn. You call someone a crackhead. I've never had anybody call my mama or whatever. They talk about what's on me and what they can see.
And that's the joke. Playing in the background. Somebody's got me playing in the background. I think it's either hashtag or hey girl hey.
I'm not playing you. I have you on my headphones.
I don't have anything on.
I don't have anything on.
Maybe that's Do you still hear it?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, so I have a question for you, William.
I don't hear any.
We're good now, it seems.
You there?
Go ahead.
Yes,
yeah, go ahead.
You can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
I hear you.
Okay, so Mr. William, did you say you respect your mother or just all mothers in general?
I said all mothers. I said all. ALL. All mothers in general. But I draw the limit when you start coming at my mother and I didn't come at yours. And even though you're a mother and a female, you should have better. I mean, come on. Don't try to make it men against women stuff. Because I'll talk to a man just like I talk to her.
No. Jumping to conclusions. I never made it women against men. Never. Okay, so do you know that she's a mother?
See, that's the same argument.
And that's another thing. Like people is on talking about her daughter, her flesh and blood.
Her daughter didn't even come up in the conversation.
Nobody brought up her daughter, but she likes to bring up other people's.
She brought up her. daughter.
My thing is, you can't say you respect somebody and people and turn around and call them a crackhead. You just can't do that. And then when I've been in this live, I just jumped in the live maybe 40 minutes ago. I've seen some of your videos. You've been coming for her. Like you've been coming for her, and she just addressed you. Let me tell you something. I tell my son, if somebody push you, pinch you, or anything to harm you or say anything that you just don't agree with about yourself, just knock them on their ass. Don't let nobody say anything to you. And I teach them, don't let anybody say anything about your mother. Y'all gotta understand what's going on now. This is all foolery. Because do you know this is the beef sector, Mr. William? Do you know where you are?
I know what it is, dear. I know what it is. I've been told this stuff 1,000 times.
One lady jumped in here and saying that she ran women about it, and that's what I get out of it. Like I just don't understand. This is the beef sector, so they gonna go no holds bar, and God forbid.
Well, let me ask you this question: Why do we have to ask? And I'm gonna bring in something that's really gonna sound crazy.
Kwani said it herself. She's dragging from the cradle to the grave. So if you don't want nobody to talk about your mother, honey, stand clear of Kwani and stand clear of Fyebabe. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna touch on, because it was a thing that, like, I believe if you in a beef with somebody, okay, go one-on-one with that person, leave, but don't go for their kid. Then you have people like she just said that, I'm being told, well, you can't tell nobody to fight. All is fair when you at war. And I'm like, okay, we're at war on YouTube. Okay, whatever. But so if it's all right to bring somebody's kid into it, why wouldn't you expect someone to bring a parent into it? Especially if you threw the first shots. I can see if she had came for you, and then you said something to her, and then she came with your mama is a crackhead thing. I could somewhat
nobody's understanding how it transpired. Really, I didn't get on her. I didn't go jump on her platform until she made a comment on her platform about that, saying your mama's this, your mama's that. So I replied to her, get online with me and we'll discuss this.
Yeah, because, but you have been coming for her for Mr. William. You've been coming. You've been girl, help us. See, that's the reason why. That's the reason why you probably shouldn't be on here. You probably don't need to be on here saying anything about anybody, Mr. William, because the fact that you said I didn't say nothing about your mama though. I didn't say nothing about your mama though. But if you say anything about anybody, okay, well, hey, I'll take that. But if you on here saying anything about anybody, the way they fire back at you, Mr. William, man, you just gonna have to accept that. When they talk about your mama, your grandmama, your ancestors, anybody. Yeah, but you keep you keep saying, but I didn't talk about her mama though. But I didn't talk about her mama though. You keep saying that.
Right, but you
it's like I don't understand it. That's all I'm saying.
You threw the first.
Do you have young grandchildren or something like that? Maybe you need to take a social media class. Right, this day and age, Mr. Webb, these folks ain't playing. You're gonna get your feelings hurt a lot coming on here saying, thinking you can say to anything. People gonna tear you up. But that's all I wanted to say.
Right. Because like I said,
y'all have a good night.
I've been here regularly for about 2 weeks. And Mr. William, every time you come up there, then came up here, you done had something to say about this woman. And I'm like, okay, if she discussed him that bad, why keep watching her? So you can't say she just came at you. That would be like me walking up, slapping the hell out of somebody that I don't even know, and then when they slap my ass back and knock a tooth out, oh, you didn't have to knock my tooth out.
That doesn't even
I shouldn't have put my
make
hands on her.
sense.
That doesn't even equate. That doesn't even equate to somebody talking about
Slapping
somebody's
someone
mother.
on the street is getting smacked
No,
however you get smacked. But when I vocally say, "Oh, you a dirty bitch" or whatever, you should say something like, "Oh, you gonna hit me because I said words." How weak is that? Then you deserve to get punched in the face just for hitting me because I said words to you. You know how many people talk words?
But whatever she said back, she had all right to, because he attacked her first. That's what I'm saying.
But you're comparing two things like apples and oranges. Slapping somebody versus vocally saying something to somebody is two different things.
No, you're missing my point, darling. On here, when he came at her the way he had been coming at her, calling her all these different bitches and stuff, and then came with the crackhead comment, that was the slap.
Crackhead comment is not a slap. Crackhead thing is dry today. Saying something about a crackhead is dry. Everybody be considered a crackhead. A weed head in other people's eyesights, crackhead could be seen as not just like literally the way people act or what have you. Way people smoke weed, way people drink. That is not even a joke right now. Like crackhead is a very dry joke to me, especially in my generation when I hear it. I guess for the older people, it must really touch a nerve, but it really is not that big of a deal.
To you.
How can somebody say what's big of a deal to someone else?
Right.
So it's a big deal to call someone a crackhead, so he can't feel the way he want to feel about his emotions. He already acknowledged that he was wrong. Okay, he understands what he has said, right? And then y'all saying like, oh, he can't. Oh, Fyebabe can't. You know, just because you call a crackhead, you can't feel that way. Same way, it goes both ways. How about that? We could just make it. It goes both ways. She said a mother joke. He called her a crackhead. It goes both ways. Both of them felt away. They both said what they said. It's happened whatever time ago. It's been there, done that. He said what he said. It's past that. William, you're not going to get any conclusion or great message or what have you. People are going to just be nasty and that's it.
Okay,
that's all I can say.
Moon Goddess, go ahead.
I just had a question for William. I just wanted to know, what exactly did she say about your mother? Like, I don't want to go back and watch the video. I just would rather not. So did she just say, when you called her a crackhead, did she just say your mama, or did she just go in about your mom?
He don't know. She just said your mama. That's why he ain't saying nothing.
Well,
no, she made some comments about his mother and something going on about.
He just seems like he can't take anyone's opinion. Like, people want to get mad and feel like, oh well, she should be okay with being called a crackhead. You can't tell nobody what to be mad about and what
exactly.
To
go for. But I know that.
It goes both ways.
I know that. That's why I got 16,
I feel like
it's
a mutual situation. I don't feel like no one is a victim.
Right.
Nobody's asking Fyebabe not to say anything. She could have just said, excuse me, this is not towards you. You're old, decrepit old man. Like, it could have really went there. I wouldn't have to bring up.
She's petty. I mean, you know what she's gonna go for.
Well, we know that part. She's petty or what have you, and stuff. But like I said, it goes
she
like.
called my mom. Oh.
Yeah.
So she called
No,
you.
Hell,
she
you called
called.
her a black bitch. I would have called your mama a hoe too.
She went in on Baba mom. She said my mama was a crackhead. My mama was a hoe.
Well,
But was it
Well,
after you called her a
That's
crackhead?
why. That's why.
you it's like, okay, you've admitted that you came at her first, right? You acknowledge that, correct?
Mr. William, hello.
Now,
I guess he's giving us the silent treatment because we not agreeing with him. But I really don't
I'm just
care.
okay.
I just wanted
If
to
you
say hi to Bootsy. I love
Because
your
y'all keep
voice.
asking the same
hi,
You're
question.
so
love
good,
you too.
Bootsy.
Everything is just
Come on
sounding
here,
very
Bootsy.
repetitive. I'm gonna leave
Bye.
because I feel like I'm truly in the twilight zone.
Well, how can
Okay.
why is
It's
everybody
okay
telling me
not to
what
like.
not to do
It's okay to not like
about things?
Fyebabe, but just be honest. I mean,
That's what I'm
damn,
saying.
y'all hate her
Why
that
is
bad
everyone
that the
telling
shit
me
hurts.
what
Shit.
I
Sorry, Sir King.
can't be mad about?
You breaking up? I can't hear
real,
you.
I think Mr. William moved locations.
oh, okay.
He can't.
Out.
Langston, you have anything to say that's not going to cause mess? Because you caused
No,
all
no, no,
this.
no, 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 no. This is humble Langston today. Actually, Mr. Carruthers, I think this has been beaten to death now. Uh, we know who you are, so I think we can move on. But what I do want to say is who we haven't heard from, and the streets want to hear from him, is Lemon. What is your opinion on all of this in terms of Mr. Carruthers and in terms of how Fi has handled this entire situation? Whenever you get a chance, Lemon. Thanks.
Afterwards, when I was on her live stream, I was on her live stream.
What?
Yes, I can form my own opinion. Right, I did. Now I said that. So what's the big deal?
Okay, he
I
keep going.
think Big Man TV is nibbling on your connection.
I'm not
Well,
asking you to agree with me. I was on.
oh shoot, little craft.
I have a question for Bootsy. So some people are coming on here saying that
Okay.
my impression, I would say I feel like some people just didn't go to all black elementary schools or grow up around a lot of black people because people are gonna go for the jugglers. So do you feel like her going after his mom was so wrong, Bootsy?
No, I do not. I feel like anytime you run
I'm
your
feeling.
mouth or you end up having an opinion of someone, there's consequences for your opinion. Now, Mr. William, I mean, I feel like we're just beating a dead horse. It's done and it's over with, but you don't
That's
know.
what I'm saying.
And my
That's
thing is this:
what I've been. I said that
you
last
from the
night.
old
It's been
school.
beaten to
Didn't you
death.
ever remember sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me? What about that?
Well, words do hurt. So there you go.
Well, yeah.
Well, obviously they hurting a lot of people on here, but they show doing it for the money and for the entertainment. People act like they don't hurt because they wouldn't say half the shit that they do say.
Well, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be done with it. Like I said, you can't tell nobody how to fight. My comparison to the punch and words, it is valid in this situation because this is some virtual shit. So your words are your weapon. And if you attack somebody first, you can't then be like, when they go to the extreme, oh my God, I dare you. How could you? I would never. You can't do that. That don't fly.
I'm still here. I'm just waiting on everybody else. That's all. I'm just.
Well, you all have a good evening. I'm finna go back down and check. Sir King, thank you for allowing me up.
Thank you
You
for
have a
coming
good
through,
night.
All right.
JLC. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Gucci, you have anything else you want to say to Mr. William?
No, because he just won't understand. I'll let it be. You know, I don't want to disrespect Mr. William, but he's wrong and she's wrong too. And I'm going to leave it at that and I'm done with it.
All right. Well, I appreciate your opinion.
All righty. Good night, Sir King and Mr. William.
You too now. You sleep well. Well, Mr. Williams, this is my honest opinion about the situation is this is the beef sector and it has certain rules. Do I abide by those rules? No. I don't think saying someone is a crackhead should immediately go to talking about a person's mother. But in this area,
That's what I've been trying to say, but everybody.
But that's your opinion. That's how you operate. But other people don't operate.
Words don't hurt. I love your mother, but so I'm just creative. I'm not a content to start my own channel.
Can you say that again? Because you just immediately broke up. William, we can't hear you. William, we can't hear you. William, we can't hear you.
Something, 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 something just ain't right.
I think he has a delayed connection. Hello? Hello?
Everybody, that's how you operate. So, channel.
He broke up. Hello? William? Hello, William? You all right? Billie Jean, his stuff was working 100%. He must have moved something or changed locations or a plug fell out. I don't know. He was talking perfectly. Are you playing PS4? Is he trolling it? It sounds like he's playing a game. Okay, he says he lost sound. So, William, what I'm going to do, yeah, I was about to do it. We'll just come back in.
Something, 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 something just ain't right.
Yeah, he's going to come back in. I think he said he lost connection in the back. He said he lost connection. Okay. No, I think he was playing Mortal Kombat, and we were hearing the sounds of him hitting the opponent. I don't know. All right. Well, hopefully he'll come back and we can, wrap this up. But I think his personal values or of conflict is conflicting with the way people get down over here. And if you mention something, you can give somebody roses, and they'll say, "F you and your mother." So, I mean, is it wrong? Is it right? Yeah, but that's how people operate over here. So it shouldn't come as a surprise. Nothing's guaranteed when you deal with people over here. So that's how it feels. But I think Fyebabe, baited him. She always goes to the yo mama stuff. That's her MO. Your mama, your daddy, your granddaddy, your house, this to this. So Those are her lines. Those are her lines. So if I was him, I just wouldn't take it as personal. I think a lot of things trigger people because those things that we say actually trigger what has happened to them in their real life. And I think that's what's happened. William's mother is very dear and near to his heart, and Fyebabe said something that triggered him. Just like when he called her a crackhead, I think that triggered something in her. You gotta look it up. You gotta look at it. That's just my estimation of the situation. I don't know. Or perception. I'm waiting for your device to connect the person in the back. I'm not using nobody. I hear y'all talking about, oh, I'm using William. William said what he had to say. I even told William, I said, be careful what you're going to say because now you're going to put an X on your back. So, no, I don't use anybody. I don't use Lemon. I don't ask somebody to take up my battles. I take up my own battle. Now, if they want to defend me, they can defend me. But I let them know, there's certain ramifications and repercussions that happen when you say things about certain people. I ask nobody to take up my battles. Not one person. And they'll tell you the same. Because I don't ask. Because if they ask me to take up their battles, I'm be like, I don't feel comfortable with that. So, all right. Let's see what else he's trying to get on. No, I did not set that man up. I did not set him up at all. He expressed his opinion about Fyebabe. And I'm not mad at Fye. But I don't know why y'all think that Fyebabe is some kind of god or something. It can't be spoken about. I had no issue with Fyebabe. But how you going to sit there and call me a liar and a pedophile? I had not mentioned Fyebabe. But her allegiance to Jason got her in this fuck shit. How you going to sit there and call me a liar and a pedophile and run with the same story that I said a day before and it was true? So like I said, I don't give a fuck. Because how anybody can witness that and see that and stand behind someone like that is crazy to me. But y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all don't want to talk about that truth. How you going to take a story from somebody that was true, that you said was a lie, and call the person a pedophile, and then run with the same story the very next day? Get out of here. Y'all hypocritical, blind, biased asses. Hello, William. How you doing?
I'm fine. And I'm back.
Okay.
I have a lost connection. That's all.
Yeah.
I was going to come back on anyway. Just to say, like I said, good night. And I understand what you're saying. And a lot of people don't understand. I understand when I stepped into that puddle, I was expecting to get hit. But like I said, I wouldn't bring nobody's mother into a fight when it's just me and you. That's all I'm saying. Everybody wants to sit around talking about, well, is he this and that? Well, okay. Because in real life, even growing up, you talked about my mother. They talk about my mother to my face. I'm knocking their damn head off.
I understand, but that's how.
If y'all want to be passive about that or say I'm overreacting, then that so be it. But that's the way I am. Like I said, I love my mother dear.
Okay, well, that's how Mr. William they get down. Mr. William, that is how we get down. So that's why you have
I understand
Mr.
what
William.
you're saying.
Mr. William. Mr. William, let me speak. That's how they get down. Okay, so you can say whatever you want to say, but your commentary and your words have certain consequences, and you can't get outraged by how they respond. You can get outraged, but you can't tell them how to respond, unfortunately. Now, I do agree. You saying that someone is a crackhead is no way a pass for someone to speak about your mama. I don't agree with that. But at the end of the day, there are no rules. And that's not my approval. I don't approve that shit. I think it's low. And that's Fyebabe's MO. She goes after your mama, she goes after your daddy, she goes after your kids, and she'll go after whatever else you got going on in your life. That's how she gets down. So just let you know. I did warn you, Mr. William. I said that whole situation is going to be an issue. That whole situation is going to be an issue. So, hello, y'all. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, I hear you now.
All right. I'm pretty much in agreement with most of the people, and I don't have blinders on when it comes to five. I just want to say that to William, but during the argument that when you were going back and forth with it, it was cringy to hear the combination of the black beat. Not for me personally, not so much the B, but the black beat. But equally, on her part, it was cringy to hear her go into the cotton picking slave references. I had 22 generations strong, in this nation. I don't even like to hear stuff like that. But I I just want to acknowledge that you did take the first shot when you called her a crackhead. But to me, that's not even cringy. But that's to me personally. That's just a shot, and I'm used to people taking shots in this so-called sector that people call the beef sector. So
No, I agree, and I don't condone. I don't condone Fyebabe's response. But at the end of the day, you have to know the people in the audience and what you're dealing with. So,
and I did hear the question, but why is everybody's talking about it? I think the reason is obvious. Well, to me, is obvious. It's because one of the larger content creators in here made it an issue by targeting, even though he initiated it, by targeting a subscriber. That's still kind of like out of the way. It's not normally what they do. So of course that's going to get a lot of buzz and have people talk.
well, I felt that, I felt she played William. Let me be honest. She knew he was a man, she knew he was older, and she knew immediately that she will be seen the victim regardless of what was said because she's a woman. I'm just saying it. We all know it. I'm just speaking the truth.
Well,
And that's what I thought.
right, that could play a part, but I think bigger than that is because she's a content creator. She has what we call a following.
Yeah.
William, so and she happens to be somewhat right in this one because he initiated. But from experience and history, I've seen even when she's wrong, they would align themselves with whatever she says. So
Go
I'm
ahead,
back.
Bootsy or William. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a question for you.
who
Now,
who is this Boosie?
yeah, this Boosie, baby.
Is it okay?
Uh,
Depending on
now,
what it is, it's a possibility I may or may not answer it. But
no, like you had brought up why they going after Mr. William, right? And he
no,
not being a content creator.
I
Now,
didn't. I didn't bring that up, but I'm listening.
but if you look at how this sector work, it's been plenty of non-content creators brought up in bullshit. Like look at Tracy D. You can go pretty much to anybody's
I
channel,
know
and there's been
that.
people.
I think. I
So
think. I think you're
go
making
ahead.
my point. I think you're making my point. I'm actually one of them. Yeah, I
Oh,
have.
okay.
I have been content for some content creators, including being discussed on Lipstick Alley.
Oh,
But
wow.
yeah, I'm not a content creator, so I know how this thing goes. Yeah, I didn't. I
Oh,
don't. I
okay.
don't think I missed that at all. But
Oh,
but
okay.
the reason people are discussing it because again, a content creator that has influence, that has a bully pulpit, targeted him. I'm not saying he didn't start it, but that's why it's discussion worthy for a lot of different people. I don't see how people don't see that. Yeah.
Oh, I understand. I just thought, my bad, my bad.
And so, like her voice in this, where we are is going to have more power than him. Is going to have more power than me. Like I've said things about her. If she decided, and I initiated it because she never did anything to me personally. But if she decided to target me, it's going to be like discussions on it. People are going to talk
Exactly. But that would happen to any of us if we don't have our own platform. It's like you running up against the gang.
exactly. So at any given time, she can wield that power, and it. I guess we kind of see it on equal footing when it happens between content creator versus content creator. But when it's like a content creator that's a self-professed queen, she calls herself the queen, going after a subscriber. That's going to stand out.
Right.
Okay, Mr. William.
Yes, I'm back. Sorry, Sir King. My damn phone is acting up tonight. I'm sorry.
No problem. Go ahead.
Okay. Like I said, everybody wants me to say I don't said it so many times. I accept the responsibility. I know I fired the first shot. Okay. And I got a thick skin. But when it comes to my mother, somebody that I love and love dearly, I don't expect anybody to bring her into it. They might bring her into it, but I'll fire back. But I don't care. I'm still not going to talk about anybody's mother if they think it's wrong or right to do it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I am saying. And as far as I'm letting your audience know that Sir King has not put me up to this, or has he got me into it or anything. I'm old enough to take my own weight, and I'm taking it from everybody. But I'm not running. If you don't want to stay on Sir King's panel because I'm here, okay, that's on y'all. But I'm always going to follow who I follow, and say something like you said, which is stupid, and I started it first. But I just ask you to respect me, because I'm going to respect you. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not bowing down to anybody. I'm just saying, if you want respect, if you want to get respect, you got to earn respect. And I think I earned my respect by coming on here and saying, yeah, I fired the first shot. I've told everybody that 200 times. And that's that. And she came back at me and I responded to her. And like I tell everybody, you go watch the video and see. So that's that.
Okay, and Bootsy?
Sir King, I'm done with it. I'm not gonna get on here and act like the lady, the other, what was her name? Granny. She funny as hell, but I'm not gonna keep you on here all night. So I'm done. Say good night.
Well, are you grinning? Are you grinning alter ego?
No, that's Mr. William girlfriend.
Okay.
Lucy, I wasn't even coming on here tonight, but so many people were calling me. Okay,
okay.
That's like ribs. When you barbecue ribs and you see it on that table and it's calling you. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
All right, you have a good night, Mr. William.
You too, Boosie, and thank you for your opinion.
Oh, no problem.
All right, take care, Bootsy. All righty. Well, are you going to apologize to Fi? That's what they're asking.
I think we owe each other an apology. But tonight I'm gonna be the first man. I apologize to you, Fi, for upsetting you so much. Okay? If I trigger something in you, you trigger something in me. So I'm sorry. Now.
And what is she doing to take your apology? Do you still keep by that?
Well, I you know what? It doesn't matter if she doesn't accept it or not. If she wants to browbeat it out, maybe that'll get her more views and stuff about me. But I'm always gonna be around until the day I pass away or something. But I'll be around.
Uh-oh. Okay. I think somebody has something to say to you. Hello, Brianna.
Hey. Hey, Pops.
Hello, Brianna.
Actually, I don't have anything to say to Pops. I actually want to bring up something to you, Sir King. So last night it was reported to me that I had something to do with the granny situation. Could you tell me how did I come involved in that?
I can't recall.
Okay, so my name didn't have nothing to do with any of that. About something about my platform and something with
Which
custom.
you said Fyebabe or Fyebabe?
No, Granny. Granny said, didn't Granny come on here last night?
She sure did.
And wasn't she talking about my platform or something? Or no?
She may have, but
Something
I
about
forget
you
what
came on my
context.
platform and lied about custard.
That I went on your platform and lied about custard?
Yeah.
What was the lie?
That's what Sir Key, wasn't you there?
She talks so much, Bree.
Okay, well, if you don't remember that, it's not a big deal. But from what was reported to me was that she said that she was not in Sir King. She did not go to custard platform. That's what was reported to me. That she said that she was saying that you lied on my platform when you said that she went to custard platform. She said that she was never in custard platform. That's what was told to me.
This is what I said.
Mm-hmm.
She immediately asked for his channel when we fell out. Like the
Right.
right. So I
So
booted her.
right. So did she say? So did she? So what she's saying that she was never over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a lie.
Right.
Now I don't know nothing about Granny, but Granny left me a comment, and I got the screenshot where basically she was saying that Natasha was a lie. She did drop in Custard's chat. She said she was over there in Custard chat, but she said she got a young man, but the young man ain't Custard. That's the
Right.
comment that Granny left me on my platform.
Do you still have it?
Yeah.
Okay, because this is the thing. She said she ain't never been over there.
Oh no, I'll Instagram it to you right now. That's
Please
why I was
do.
like, well, what was said last night? Because I went through my comments and I was like, no, it's a comment right here where she said she was at Custard chat. So I'll send it to your Instagram right now.
Right. So this is the thing, is not, in all honesty, it's not a big deal.
It's not.
But the way she's blowing it up makes me feel as if she's guilty.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's why I was like, what? I was like, what do my platform got to do with anything?
Yeah.
But
And then
yeah.
she's trying to hold me responsible for what Natasha said. Natasha said that she was chasing after the young man. What that got to do with me?
What that got to do with me?
I don't know.
Oh, well, no, Granny. Listen, Granny, I don't want no issues. I don't want you cussing me out, Granny. But the comment that you left on my platform states that you was in custard chat, and you say you got a young man, but your young man ain't custard. So that's all I want to correct to say. But I'll send it to you right now so you can see
Yeah,
it.
and it's crazy because then they say, oh, it's a Granny troll page. You can't tell me that when you asking for the man's page, I in my live, and then I see your ass over there.
It can't be a troll page, and she left me a comment saying that she was over
there. They saying the troll page is impersonating her. That's what they saying. I don't know.
But how if she left a comment? Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
But my thing is, if she left a comment, not in my chat, she left a comment under my video.
Right. I know.
So
what did the comment say? Can you read the comment, please?
I can't because I would have to leave out of StreamYard. I can send it to you and you can read it.
Okay, yeah. Send it to me and then I'll do what I do.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Bye.
Bye. I keep telling you I don't lie, y'all. Y'all keep wanting to say, oh, I'm lying. I don't lie. And I know what I saw. So all right.
Sir King, sound like Granny gonna be on here, so I'm gonna go off of here and I'm gonna listen to Granny. And I'm
She's probably not coming. She's probably not coming. But can you say that apology one more time and I'll put you on the main screen so those bone carriers can carry it back to Fyebabe, please?
Okay. To everyone listening tonight, I apologize to Fyebabe, and I understand how the chat runs, and I understand how people are. Fyebabe, I apologize to you. As a man, I apologize to you, and especially saying that B bitch word that I doubly apologize for. So if you want to come on and we talk about it, I'm fine with that. As long as we're not cursing each other out and acting a fool. I'm just saying, we all get caught up in the moment. I got caught up in my moment, and that's it. So to the chat, y'all have your debate on it. I was told I should stick to my guns and stick to my morals, but I'm gonna be a man and apologize. Like 40% of people are saying, don't apologize. I'm just looking at what the other 60% is saying. Go ahead and apologize. So I apologize to you, Fyebabe, and I will respect and think about the words that I use towards you on chat.
Yeah, I agree. I just think like next time we should choose vocabulary like controlled substance big head. That's what I think.
No, you know what? I'm not even gonna go there because there's comments that I done heard since we had this big rhubarb that other people have said on stuff about it. And like I said, it's 40% that's for and 60% that, I mean, 60, 40, whatever. Okay. And it's fun. It's fun. And I'm not, and I repeat, I'm not going to be a content creator. People, thank you.
You're welcome, and thank you for showing them what a great man you are by doing the righteous thing and apologizing to someone who I feel doesn't deserve it. But anyway.
Okay, it's okay. I'm gonna go in here and grab me a snack or something, and like everybody's saying, jump back on my PlayStation.
Don't listen to the haters. Don't listen to the haters. Be you. Be you.
I'm being me because a lot of times people don't know it. I'll be on my PlayStation and listening to your chat or talking with you while I'm on PlayStation, but I have my sound turned down. So be it. But like I don't think I can say once again, and I see some good positive reactions on the screen. Thank you, people.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir.
All right.
All right.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, so thank you so much, Mr. William. We appreciate it. That's what makes Avatar Nation so great, is because we have great moments like this where people either apologize or they come together and apologize and be the change that we want to see in the virtual world and the real world. So thank you so much, Mr. William, for being the bigger person. All right. So now I am going to reveal the receipt that the one and only Brianna Simone has sent me. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay. Let's see. Let me share my screen so everybody can see it. All right. So this is what this is what Granny said. Can y'all see this? That might be too small for y'all, but let me see. Let me see if I can maximize it. Uh-oh. Oh, well. All right. So Granny says, that bitch got it all wrong. I guess she talking about Natasha. That bitch got it all wrong. I have a younger man, but it ain't custard. And I guess she does the throw up emoji. Nathaniel is a liar. I made a joke about going to Custard channel, and then I dropped down in the chat. If you want to go to the video, he's delusional, and he sit on your panel and lie like a dog. Just Lady Nika said they take the smallest thing to lie about. I made a joke going to Custard channel, then I dropped down in the chat. If you want to go to the video. Okay, so what I think she's saying is, that I don't know. I'm thinking she's saying that she made a joke about Custer on the panel. I booted her, and then she dropped down in my chat. I don't know. But either way, this is all confusing. Let me see. Then I drop down in the chat. If you want to go to the video. He's delusional on your panel and lie like a dog. All right, I don't know. But either way, we need specification on whose chat she dropped down in. Now I know I saw her over there because she asked for the man's channel. And she's just lying. Now I don't know if she deleted it or what. Roger Davis, I'm gonna put you on timeout because I'm tired of you telling me how I can run my channel. You're not in this shit. You a sideline person just watching it. You're not in it. So stop telling me how to run my channel. Roger Davis, you want me to mentor you? The first rule is stay out of people's shit. Stay out of it. It don't concern you. That's my first rule of mentorship. Stay out of people's mess that don't concern you. All right. So thank you, Brianna, for that. I appreciate that. I always stand by the fact that I felt that I did see her over there, and I felt now that she's backtracked and deleted her comments. So it just makes no sense to me. Like you will ask what his channel name is and not go over there after he went live. Like I just, it's just weird. No, I'm not. This is from you saying stalker, customer stalking. No, I'm not saying it's him. I'm not saying it's him at all. I don't know. It's confusing. All I know is that I saw her over there. So, but people go and delete comments. You can delete comments. You can go back to a chat that was 2 years ago, and if you still have the same profile, you can delete those comments. So it's not like, I'm sorry. So, you know. Okay. Don't ask you crap. I'm going to take my own advice. And what my intuition is telling me is that you need to be put on timeout. Toodaloo. All right. Let's see. Okay, no problem. No, I know what I saw, though. I know I saw her over there. I saw tons of people over there. That's the thing. I saw tons of people over there. But ain't nobody lied about it, though. Ain't nobody, and it's like I told Brianna, it's not a big deal. Who cares? Who cares? But for you to sit up there and say, oh, I wasn't there and I knew you were there, it's just kind of like, what? I'm not, like I told you, I've done my share of taking it back, apologies and all this other stuff. I'm not doing that shit when I know I was right. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not going to make myself like a fool for the sake of peace. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I did that once before and I was right. And I know I saw her over there. Alrighty. Let's see. So thank you again, Brianna Simone, for that. I appreciate it. At the end of the day, it's not a big deal. It's not. So why she is so defensive about that? I don't know. Her issue is with Natasha. It's not me. Stop telling me how to run my channel. No, I'm not a public figure. I'm not anything. You know what you come over when you come over here to Avatar Nation, you know what you're gonna get. Stop telling me. I think I do a great job of running my channel. I think we have more rules and standards than any of the other content creators over here. So stop telling me how to run my channel. So No, the issue is that Granny is saying that I lied when I know she is lying. You know what I mean? It's like, and let's think about it one. Why the fuck would you ask me, excuse my French, the name of someone's channel that I just fell out with? I don't care if it was a joke or not. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful as hell. It's like you get in a fight with your friend and then they ask you, oh, what's his name? So they can get his number or her number or something. You're like, what the fuck? Like, are you serious? Are you serious right now? That's what you would say. Are you serious right now? And that's exactly how I felt. Are you serious right now? I just had that transpire on my channel, and you gonna ask me his channel name to promote him? That really had me side-eyeing her. I'm like, get out of here. So, Brianna, you're doing more than they ever done. They provided something that we could actually see, and that was relative to what happened, where they're just providing comments to cause mess. So I wouldn't even address that. So that is definitely a Billie Jean troll, because Billie Jean is actually asleep right now. I'm pretty sure. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that Billie Jean is asleep and someone is trolling. And Billie Jean has been trolling Billie Jean has been trolling me in this whole chat. And I'm like, you know what? I'm like, damn, that's not really Billie Jean, but I'm like, whatever. No, but that's definitely Billie Jean's troll. So yeah, everybody get inside. That's what I constantly say. That's what I constantly say this. Constantly say this. Don't trust nobody. Like, you can't trust nobody. So, like I say, at the end of the day, she was being disrespectful. And she can sit up there on her high horse and claim that she's 82. Uh-oh. Hello?
Why I gotta be a troll?
Because you was talking about how the glob of spit hanging out my mouth, and I would never say that about you. I would never say that about
you. Did. I said, why does it sound like it?
Because I'm pissed and I've been talking for 3 hours straight and I haven't got no water.
Well, I was just asking because, I just thought I'd ask. But you ain't had to time me out. I ain't no troll. Can I speak
Well, I thought
my
you were a
mind?
troll. I thought you were a troll. Sorry. I thought you were a troll. I thought someone was impersonating your account like Granny claims.
Well, I'm glad you think higher of me. That's nice.
Mm-hmm. I thought we had a certain rapport.
We do. I just thought I'd ask.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Good night.
Mm-hmm. 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 All right. Yeah, so going back to Granny, I don't care if she's 82. Don't mean you could disrespect me and then try to pseudo or falsely promote or on the slide promote somebody's channel. Like, what the hell? And I know I saw her over there. Oh Lord, because didn't she say that was she the one that said that? No, I don't think that was her. No, I don't think that was her, so I'm not gonna say that. But anyway, I'll drop this link for the last time and then I guess we'll close out the show. Yep, I agree. All eyes on me. You cannot trust your family, so you cannot trust these folks on YouTube. I agree. No, I didn't. I was talking to Billie Jean. I actually focused on the person that I'm speaking with when they're on panel. So that's why I missed comments. So what was your question, Brianna? Oh, she said that she was going to bed. She said earlier in the chat that she was going to bed. So that's why I thought she was asleep. Don't get paranoid, Brianna. Please don't get paranoid. All right, anything else, y'all? Anything else? Anything else? We had a great night tonight. We didn't have someone come through and ask us about Blue Lives Matter. We actually asked them about Mr. William, and he was able to make amends with Fyebabe, whatever. But anyway. So yeah, so that's about it, y'all. I still don't believe Granny. I don't believe Granny at all. And that's how I feel. That's how I feel. So You're not blocked, Billie Jean. I see your comment. 5 minutes went quick, unless that's another troll account. Is that another troll account, Billie Jean? All right. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah, I don't believe Granny. So I have nothing against Granny, but I don't believe that. She's just too passionate about the situation. Like, how you gonna be that passionate about someone saying something, but you curse up a storm and all this stuff? And I don't know what triggers her about Natasha. Natasha comments should not get Granny that involved, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, see, I have to know this. Okay, all right. I'm glad you have a plethora of accounts to get on. So, all right, y'all. Anything else? And then I will let you go. I will let you go. Make sure to hit the Insomnia Fund, Cash App, $ Avatar Nation. Cash out $ Avatar Nation if you want to make a contribution to the Avatar Fund. And that's about it. Sorry, Duchess, you got flushed. I apologize about that. But when you and Langston come up on the panel, it's as if you guys are having a date at the expense of my platform. So that's all. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else? I think that's about it. I don't know anything else, y'all. So I guess I'll let y'all go. Take care. Toodaloo. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you again, Mr. William, for being a bigger person. All right, y'all. Take care. Have a good night.